Hello, everybody! Hopefully you can all see and hear me if the gremlins haven't invaded, which they probably have, let's be honest. Yeah, we are back. Hey, Race. We are back with the wonderful Horizon Forbidden West, which hopefully you can hear the music from as well. Just trying to make sure everything's all enabled. It should be. Because we are joined by... Let me just... I'll make sure you're... I'll make sure comms are working first. Hang on. Where's the... There we go. That's what I could do, actually. I've just given myself an idea for a future enhancement to the stream. Yeah, we are joined by the man, the myth, the legend, the adventurer that is the one, the only DB.
Hello, everybody. I hope that none of you can see me, because if you can, something has gone terribly wrong on my end.
Oh, wow. That... Well done. That is... Oh, that is glorious. Well, at least not... At least... I mean, at least not at the moment. Like, that might be a thing...
The royalty check's in the mail, by the way.
Sorry, what did you... Sorry, what did you say? I had to move...
The royalty check is in the mail.
Oh, God. Yeah. Oh, God, as well as the invoice or something, maybe. But yeah, we are joined by the wonderful DB, and we're going to be running some Horizon Forbidden West, which we haven't done for a few weeks, namely for a reason that will become apparent very shortly. Just going to set the party up. Yeah, but you're giving me an idea for an enhancement to the stream chat, being able to have a little command on my side that I enter to check whether certain sources are muted or not, potentially. Like key ones that I might need to check at a moment's notice. So stuff like comms, that kind of thing. So yeah, but anyway, how are you all doing? Good to see you all here. Well, not see you, but you know that. I'm not even going to bother acknowledging that one, because it's the obvious one. Where? Invite players. I'm doing alright, thank you, Reese. What have you been playing?
Invite. Alex M. Cos1. Borpe. Bonjo. Eoids. Janissary. Jesse. Jukes. Mind. Mod. RN. Rich. Roop. You're under. Zero Serenity.
Oh, is it just gone straight? Oh.
Back
I might have pressed the wrong. There you go.
Invite.
Whoosh.
Voice chat. Share screen.
There
Start
we
share
go.
Can't start.
And now we
There's
wait.
No one you can invite to a share
Yeah, the thing is, I was going to put this on Twitter, but I then thought I'd give it. I thought I'd leave it as a surprise for all of you, because DB has apparently got a funny story to tell you. Well, in his words, a heck of a story. So what that means, we will find out later, probably. But let us set good old Horizon up. Now I've got to remember if this is... I think it's you play with visitor. I think. Let's remember how we do this thing. So I have control. And I know you've got 3 copies, but do you need a 4th one? I know we always make that joke, but it doesn't get any less
joining the
tempting.
SharePlay session to start playing your game.
There we go. Oh, goodness me. So more Microsoft Flight Sim, trying to master landing planes. Nice.
New notification
So I have control.
Again. Join the SharePlay session.
In my experience, landing planes is the easy part. It's having everyone survive that's the tricky part.
Ooh, ouch. I always like the line from Indiana Jones. It's like, you said you are we going to land this thing? Fly? Yes. Land? No. Oh, God. I like that line. It's so good. And so true of me in games as well. It's like, I'm going to try and whee! Oh, God. Yes. So I have control. Do you have control at all? It might be that I need to change it. Oh, yeah, you do.
I do, yeah.
Yay, that's always a good start. Yeah, so previously on Horizon Forbidden West... Sorry, I feel like I need a... Hang on a minute. Where's my... Previously on Horizon Forbidden West. There you go. We were trophy hunting with black boxes in mind. For a reason that escapes me, I think there was like a particular object we were going to go and get, or a weapon or something that was tied to the black boxes.
I believe so. Yeah,
Something-
I don't remember exactly, but I think the reward for getting all the black boxes is a weapon that we wanted to have.
Yeah,
Um,
that sounds about right. I think it was a blast sling of some description, probably.
Yeah.
Knowing idiom. It's probably not here at the minute. Thank you, Double Tap, for the confirmation that everything is all good, by the way. And yeah, Reese was like, oh, and hi, DB as well. Suddenly remembering. Yeah.
I'm always just the afterthought. I get it.
Ooh, not at all. Not for me at the very least. Can't say the same of chat necessarily. No. It's good to have you all back here. Hopefully you can hear us over the music. And yeah, let's leave your story till a little later in, shall we? I feel like that's a fair price to pay for dropping into the stream and staying a while. Come into the stream, stay a while, and enjoy what my companion only
Get
describes as
punished by my boring story later.
enjoy a boring story. No, wait, what? No. I'm sure it's not that boring, given what you told me off stream anyway. So let us continue in, and if you're curious as to how this works, do feel free to ask. I'm going to turn off the ambi timer from yesterday. I love this music; it's so nice. Let me. Oh, and you got it to fade out perfectly as well. That was unintentional, but I love it. It just sat on the cord and just faded. Nice. Oh, I thought you clicked it and then it... Oh, maybe you had. I don't know.
That was just the music doing its thing.
It was just like, fade, lovely.
I mean, I'll absolutely take credit for it, but it was just the music doing it.
Yeah, but the music just went... Boom. I was like, no. Yeah, so... This is the part where we have to remember how the controls work. Well,
The good news, bad news. From the last time we played, I was like, oh, hey, I haven't played the game in a while. And B, it just came out on PC. So...
It's been out on PC for a while.
You're probably right.
Since March?
To me, it just came out.
I see. It's one of those. Like a delayed...
Probably had it installed, but I had not played it.
That's different. Yeah.
The week, so I was gone last week, obviously.
Yes.
And that was actually gone the 6 days leading up to last week's stream.
Yeah.
So right before I left was when I had started it. So I have actually played the game for, I think I put like 20 hours in before I left.
Oh, that ain't bad.
So I've got about 20 hours of single player time in a new campaign because obviously you can't transfer your PS5 save to
Well,
PC.
yeah. I don't. Well, at least if you can, I've not heard of the fact that you can do it. So.
And even if you could, I wouldn't want to. Like, I actually wanted to play it all.
Oh yeah.
It was fun to see everything again.
Put it this way: if Ragnarok comes to PC, I'm going to start fresh anyway.
Absolutely, yeah.
That'd be very interesting to see how long it takes me to beat it first time through. Like,
So the good news is
anyway.
I'm fairly fresh on controls. The bad news is when I got back, I immediately jumped into, specifically because it was short, Tales of Kenzara, I think.
Oh yeah, Tales of Kenzura,
something like that.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
It was a very fun game. Very quick.
It's meant to be
6
very.
hours.
Really, is it only 6? It's meant to be really good though. So I've heard.
It's very well presented. As far as like, it's essentially Metroidvania light. Like, it's kind of Metroidvania on rails. Like you have to do literally like 20 minutes of work outside of the main gameplay to get 100% completion.
Oh, that's good.
So
I
by the way,
like
if you're
that.
on an easy platinum,
Maybe.
there's that.
Yeah, I mean, I started to look into the accessibility of that game, but I hadn't found much at the time. But
Yeah, I don't think it's particularly accessible.
even like
sadly.
the telegraph, I was trying to watch like not parry videos, but trying to watch like review videos to see what the parries would be like, and I don't know off the top of my head.
The parries are kind of non-existent. There's no block. There's only dash. and if you dash at just the right time, you parry, but it's not a parry. You don't. The only thing that happens is you don't take damage.
Oh,
So,
damage negation for dashing. Okay,
yeah,
right.
but that's what dashing out of the way would do anyway. So,
I mean,
like,
I
like
have
you
a,
don't stun the guy by doing it, right? Like,
yeah, like even if they were staggered, yeah, I get you. And yeah, Jukesy says, "Welcome back, ahoy, sir. Good to see you in here." We're just talking about Tales of Kenzura. Nobody know. Well, Zhao, the one that, yeah,
Hey,
that one.
Aloy. Got any
The one that was
salvage
announced
to
at the Game
trade?
Awards that was actually looked pretty cool.
Yes.
I'll admit.
yeah,
It looks very like from that opening trailer. I was like, this looks really interesting. Yeah, it's one I haven't played, but I've looked at it and been kind of interested. Yeah, DB was just saying he'd played it, but then of course that means that your Horizon controls are going to be all scattered about the winds of your mind. I guess you're going to be like,
yeah.
how do I? What I was going to say, you saying about dodging though, I've got a quick funny story I can say. So I was checking stuff for the God of War Ragnarok guide.
Hey, Aloy.
Did I
You
actually
got
get
any
to?
salvage to trade?
Goodness me, NPCs, right? Just talking in the background. Thank you. Good idea. Yeah, it's a shame. And I was going to say I was checking stuff for the God of War Ragnarok guide, which I don't know if we got to mention it at the time. No, I don't think we would have. No, because I think you left just before. So yeah, we released the God of War Ragnarok guide on Global Accessibility on Wednesday. The first 4 chapters. It was a guide that SLJ, fellow gamer without sight, and I helped co-write, or we're helping co-write, I guess, and with contributions from the wonderful Mila Pavlin as well, who's assisting in helping us check everything through as well to an extent. And the cool thing was, I'm testing out like chapter 10 or so of the game. And there's, for those of you that know, you know that I've beaten all the Berserkers on, well, except for the Berserker King on Gimme God of War and stuff as well, and Unbalanced. And the fun thing was, I got to the point where you actually fight your first, well, you get an opportunity to fight a Berserker. And I did not really think I'd be able to do it, but I thought, hell, I'm going to try and see if I can do it. Changed a couple of things around, like rage-wise and stuff. And eventually, after many, 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 many attempts, not only did I beat it, which I hadn't done in the previous run, because in that previous run, the Berserker glitched into geometry seemingly and did not throw an attack at me, so I was able to just constantly hit him in the face, which, I mean, I'll take it. But it wasn't the way it was meant to happen. But the fun thing...
He will take the hits in the face.
he will take it, and I will take the opportunity to
To deliver it.
Exactly. But the fun thing was this run, not only did I beat him, I actually figured out a really cool couple of things. And the reason I say it's really cool relating to what we said earlier is because I figured out how to dodge his attacks, which is not a thing I'd learned how to do previously, because I was just like, I'm not going to dodge all these. And then I realized you run in, you block any attacks you can block or parry, depending on what you want to do. And then if you either don't want to block or you just want to evade, you dodge backwards. And I was like, huh. Like, as long as you've got enough ground to dodge backwards, which you kind of learn as you play, it's like, okay, I've got enough room. And then you just run back in and hit him in the face while he's vulnerable. So I'm like, yay! So, yeah, there is potentially a video in that. If people want to see footage of that fight, that final battle where I beat him, do let me know, and I will gladly post it on YouTube at some point in the near future. You don't quite remember what Kenzura is? It's about... Oh, God, it's arguably quite a heavy game, really, Kenzura. It's all about kind of grief, loss, spirits, that kind of thing. It looks really cool, though. It's an interesting game. Do go and look it up. Tales of Kenzura Zhao is the full title. But yeah, let us get back to Horizon. There we go. And yeah, do let us know if there's anything in particular you want us to cover. Right, should we go and find... I think you left a note in our Discord.
Oh, I think you're right.
Because I think I remember
Um,
seeing it at the time. But yeah, the guide, if you want to find it, the God of War Ragnarok guide, if you're interested in looking at the first 4 chapters, such as they are, and they will be updated with other chapters afterwards, is reviews.sightlesscombat.com/R G.shtml. At least that's where it currently lives. So do keep an eye on that, keep that bookmarked, and when it's ready, we will have the next phase of the rollout. How much that will be, I'm not 100% sure at the moment, but we are still in the planning phase for that. But we want to have as much of it as we can out as soon as possible, really. So I'm just kind of stalling for time while DB goes and looks at the notes.
Are you familiar with the movie Memento?
Oh, now I've heard of it, never seen it, but I have heard of it vaguely.
Well, that ruins my joke. I was going to say neither am I, but I have a post-it note that tells me I've seen it.
Oh, no, yes, no, I do. I think I, but that also kind of works in a way. It also works as its own joke. No, well done. There you go. I'll give you that anyway. There you go.
So for anyone who hasn't seen it, excellent movie. Pretty old at this point.
It's like,
years ago.
what, early
One of the
2000s?
first-
Early, like
It was
2001,
one of the first
2?
movies by Christopher Nolan.
Yeah.
I think it might have actually been his first like
Like
actual big
directorial
release.
debut thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Excellent movie. It's about a guy who cannot form new memories, basically. So every morning he wakes up, he still remembers like his name, but prior to a certain point in time, or sorry, not prior, everything after a certain point in time, he remembers nothing.
I think I remember funnily enough, I think I remember the reason why that is. I'm not going to spoil it, but I think I have vague memories of. To be honest, I read the Wikipedia plot summary years ago, and you know why? Because I didn't know if it had AD at the time. I still haven't looked. I need to find out if it does. But yeah, no, that's cool.
But the reason I bring that up is just because SK and I will, not always, but generally, leave notes for ourselves.
Little helpful
in our
notes.
Discord chats. Yeah.
Just to give us directions as to what to do next.
Note for next stream: we're here for the black box. Can also talk to the quest giver here for the contracts.
Yay! See, that's why we do these things.
Yeah.
So that we
It isn't my favorite
at least
customer.
know roughly
looking
what
for
we
some
can do
salvage?
next time. So,
this is
yeah.
our quest giver here, Runda.
I was hoping you'd be back.
Not Lunda. That's God of War Ragnarok, that is. Oh, my word.
So these are all salvage contracts. I
Oh,
think we've done some
yeah.
of these before. Basically, you just find
Find thing,
the-
kill thing, get parts, go back,
exactly.
basically.
And since you like to kill things, I think we can basically
well,
accept all three just so we have them.
Yeah, no, I was going to say that anyway. We enjoy machine murder as a team. I think is a good way to look at it. So it should be, yeah, it should be.
So
well,
in this case, it's going to be
1,
9,
wait.
11, and 1.
So if we hit, yeah, that'll do.
You mentioned this place is exposed to attack. Is there anything you can use to set up a perimeter?
Hmm.
We know there's a bellowback hanging around some ruins near here.
Oh,
Take it down without damaging its cargo sacks, and we could use it to make new traps.
oh, without
Set up a
damaging it.
cordon. I'll make it a contract.
Sounds like a plan.
So we're gonna sign it, send it over to your legal team. Your legal team will send it back to us. There's a joke somewhere there. I'm just imagining that scene from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Just, he speaks a load of Latin and he's like, etc., etc. It's like, wrong, sir, wrong. It says X, Y, Z. Yeah, God. You get nothing. Good day, sir. and he goes and turns around. I said good day. that is honestly, I think that is such a good film. Anyway.
Yes,
You said
absolutely.
you lost your gear?
Yes. Can't be sure where it is, since that storm gave us the runaround.
Well, it does
But
that.
I have a general idea. It's all in the contract. If you can get that gear back, we'd at least be able to set up camp properly.
So you have a rough idea, and you're going to send us
Take a
out
look
to...
as soon as I can.
Fine. Fine.
It's not much, but we have some salvage to trade.
Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Okay. Actually, hold.
The trade.
Couldn't find
There
what
you
you need, huh?
It's
happens.
11 o'clock. I don't know. Maybe they got shifted around. as
Maybe.
or something. They're not supposed to, but maybe they did.
Hang
Hey,
on.
Lloyd.
We have to...
What can I do for you?
I'll tell you what you can do for me. Just
see.
give me options that work.
There you go.
You mentioned your people needed food.
We lost most of it when we ran away from the Tanakh.
Oof.
But only a bristleback would be able to sniff it out underneath all that sand.
That's not a bad idea. I'll look into it.
That's good to hear.
I love the fact that she says that and our quest giver doesn't, like, react. Like, I'd love a... What do you mean? Do you know what I mean? Like a... Huh? Okay.
Like you go to your local grocery store and you're like, "Do you have apples?" And they're like, "Yes, we do." And you're like, "Oh, excellent. My T-Rex should be able to carry those."
Yeah,
Like, you'd think you'd have a follow-up question to that.
yeah, like the fact that she say, like the fact that Runda says, "Oh, only a bristleback could sniff it out," and Aloy's like, "That's not a bad idea." Like, I'm not trying to throw shade at the writing at all. It was just a funny coincidence. I was like, wait, what? But I love that. And hey, Connor on the YouTube side, good to have you here. And yeah, so let us. What do we do now? What are we doing?
7 o'clock
Oh,
for
oh yeah.
farewell. There you go.
Thanks again for helping us out. And good luck.
I haven't helped you yet, but I appreciate the sentiment though.
Believe those Tanakh soldiers try to come after us. In
Flipping.
the middle of a storm.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see where our black box is.
It's over by the red, the blue, the green, and the pink one. I don't know. Imagine if that was the case. Like, you could just look for a big pile of boxes. And it's like, oh, it's over there. Oh, there's a boar there.
The locator shows there's another recording in there.
I think it's a boar. Certainly not talking about this stream, I hope.
I hear he's a very fun guy.
Nah. Either that or there's not much room for those kinds of jokes. There we go. There's the double. I had to. It was right there. I was like, why not? Goodness me. That's reminded me. We need to get you back into Last of Us. We need to do that.
Oh yeah.
Tell you what. Maybe
So
next
I
week.
would
Yeah.
recommend
Anyway.
for no particular reason at all. Just doing 3 light swings with your
Oh
spear,
no.
followed by pause.
Ow.
And hold R1.
What even is that?
Metal flower.
Oh, I didn't know they did that. That was a very resonant sounding metal flower, wasn't it? It kind of went bong. I was like, that's kind of cool. They're fun though.
And pry open door.
Oh god.
R2.
Oh yeah, this mechanic.
When I get a chance, I should read Runda's contracts. Take a look at the details.
Details? We don't need details. We're clever. Well, so they say. No, I was going to say, how, chat, would you feel about dropping back in to DB's playthrough of Last of Us Part 2 next week? What are you doing?
It's around.
That was just a
mind
weird...
me.
It was just a weird noise. I was like, okay.
Copy that. We'll have the cargo on the ground on schedule. Over. Can't believe how responsive this plane is. 240 feet long. 700,000 pounds on takeoff and turns faster than my 12-seater puddle hopper. Plus, they only wheeled it back out of a museum a few months ago. Hell of a way to take this beauty off my bucket list.
At least he achieved his dream before the end came.
I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
There must be another flight recorder transmitting a signal. Maybe I can track it down.
In
Yay.
case anyone doesn't remember from the previous game, I don't think they reiterated here, but in the previous game, there's a kind of a sub story about the fact that because the machines were like taking over all automated systems,
Yeah.
one of the only ways they could fight them was by taking really old things out of storage that were not connected to their global network.
Yeah. Basically pre-Pharaoh tech.
Exactly.
Pharaoh being the guy who basically caused the entire problem.
Nope.
As
Aim. Shoot.
Oh! Didn't even need focus. And actually, to be fair, that was pretty point blank with what I think is a sharp shot. Like that is,
Yep.
that is.
Uh,
I think it's a sharp shot or some kind of. I'm not sure. Is that a sharp shot?
go to the...
No, it's not. It's one of the regular
No, it's
ones.
the hunter, yeah.
You can. You know how you
Vanguard
can.
hunter bow.
The only reason I can tell is because there's actually the what is it overdraw.
Oh yes.
And from my recollection, I could be wrong. From my recollection, sharp shot doesn't have that. What it? Oh, I thought that was the sound of one of those flowers unfolding, but I don't think it is. I always remember in the previous game when you went to find the flowers, they used to have that tiny little noise as they unfolded as you went nearby. I don't think that's a thing in this game though. But what have you all been up to? Anything fun? Anything cool? Anything interesting for the bank holiday weekend that we had over here and Memorial Day that was in the States?
So after you hear the slide,
on the right.
start swinging with light attacks.
Okay.
Nicely done.
That is the most brutal. Ugh. Ugh. That was. I'll be honest. I think that's the first time we've ever, shall we say, manually killed wildlife in this game. I'm not sure if we did in the previous game. You know what I mean, right? Like
We call that manual harvesting.
yeah, whatever it is. That. Ugh. Oh. Oh my word. Gecko. Thank you for the resub. The 4-month resub. That is much appreciated. Your generosity and support will not go unnoticed. Thank you very much. That is really kind of you. I love how the music just sometimes is there, sometimes it just isn't. Just it chooses.
To a dire later.
What? Oh. Did we pick up a thing? Or I don't know.
A plant that can be used for dyeing clothes. Which
Oh,
is
yeah.
interesting because one of the things that I noticed in my replay through is those plants generally grow on the side of cliffs. So you have to like, climb for them just to, I don't know, give you something to do. This one was just sitting on the side of the road.
I mean, I guess they want to make some of them easy. I was going to say as well, if Ragnarok either comes to PC or if you already have it, it would be kind of fascinating to watch you fight as well. Like on a standard playthrough, just guide you through it without being able to see any of it. Is that a stalk? No.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, I'd be up for it if you're interested in that as a future endeavor.
That one would be a slightly different take just because I have actually played it.
Yeah, but half the fun of it is watching you then
Yeah.
just be like, oh
Without-
god! Is that a campfire to our left?
It is indeed.
I don't. What do we have it?
First.
I don't know. Oh god! I love the way you said, but first. I was like, oh no. I was like, what have you done? Yeah, I like all the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory adjacent films. You know, the two that they did, and then Wonka as well. I thought Wonka was all right, actually, the new one. I thought it
Oh
was
yeah, I really enjoyed it.
yeah, I like the. I'll be honest, some of the songs in it are actually really, really good as well. Like, is one of those things where the only reason I knew it was a musical was because Jukesy accidentally spoiled it, not realizing I didn't know. I was like, for God's sake, like sort of in jest. I was like, oh come on, really? No.
I was
yeah.
slightly hesitant about it because I wasn't a huge fan of the remake from
Yeah.
a while ago.
05.
But this one was very good. I really enjoyed it.
I agree. Brought it back to pretty good form. I wouldn't necessarily say all of the choices worked well, but I thought a lot of it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not a remake at all. It's a
No, it's
prequel,
an
if
it's an
anything, right?
origin story of sorts.
Yeah.
And funny thing is, I don't necessarily believe what critics think of in terms of that. Like, if critics didn't like it, then fair enough. You also didn't know. Well, Gecko, as I say, I had that spoiled for me, which is unfortunate. So I apologise if I've inadvertently spoiled it for you. That was not my intent. But in a way, it's not the biggest spoiler in the world. You could argue that it prepares you for going in. Do you know what I mean? Like, so you know what's going to happen in that respect. Anyway, what are we doing in this menu?
We're gonna be upgrading
In which
our weapons.
In which case, Gecko, I apologize. I hope you don't. I really didn't mean to. That was not my intent. But I hope you enjoy the film regardless. Sorry. Yes. Go ahead,
I
Davey.
was just reminded through a random series of events of a particularly funny thing that I read yesterday that I will intentionally, vis-a-vis spoilers, I will intentionally share without context, but then if I need to add context later, I can.
Okay.
In Star Trek 4,
Yeah.
the movie, Chekhov is on I think a aircraft carrier.
Yes.
A U.S. aircraft carrier, and he gets, I think, arrested, and he leaves his phaser there,
Oh no.
and nothing comes of it.
What? What? How? Goodness me.
Do you need the context for why that is a particularly funny joke?
Sort of, but sort of not. It's one of those ones where I'm just trying to rack my brain to work it out. I'm just like, hang on, wait, what? Unless, of course, yeah. I mean, there's a famous thing in. Oh, of course, no, of course, no, I know, yes. No, my brain, like when you started to say it, I was like, of course, I'm being silly and not realizing. That is brilliant. I honestly, it's one of those ones where until you have it said to you, you might think absolutely nothing of it, and now you've like said it. I'm like, oh, that's very good.
I saw it on Twitter and it had like 1,000 likes, and I was like, well, okay, that's a randomly interesting detail.
And then you
like,
looked into it and you were like,
phaser.
oh.
I'm like, wait a second, but why do so many people like such a random detail? And it took me a minute.
Well, no, so at least the good thing is, right? I take solace in the fact that it wasn't just me that it took a minute. It took both of us a minute. I was like,
absolutely, yes.
That's what I mean. I was just like when you started to say there's this famous, I was like, oh. And I always think of the great. I always think of a couple of great Chekhov scenes in the later Star Treks. It's like access code 99 bitter 2. It's like access denied, and he has to go 99 bitter 2, like really go for it to try and get the code, and it eventually recognizes the look on his face. So good. I really liked the reboots. They were so good. I'll be honest, having Leonard Nimoy as Spock Prime, I was like, yes.
Yes.
Like, if you're gonna do it properly. And yeah. Anyway, upgrade thingies. Let's go and do that. How many of you actually? Here's a fun question for you in the chat. Star Trek, Star Wars, or both? I'm totally fine with you saying both. I'm going to give you that as the option because, personally, I'm a both kind of person. But I know there are people who are devoutly one way or the other. And I'm curious to see which way this chat leans.
I, for one, am absolutely both. They're two very different things.
Yes.
But they're like, gin and
yin and yang.
Diet Coke are two very different things. and I would never mix them together, but I do enjoy them both separately.
Goodness knows what they taste like. Ugh. Ooh, no eyesight is the Star Trek camp, but then we got Reese being in the Star Wars, but I've never watched Star Trek camp. Never really watched it. That's fair. No judgment here. I think you should, but no judgment. Are you just looking up the upgrade guides for all these things to see what we need to do?
Actually, no. I'm just waiting for you to hold X.
Oh, do I need to? Oh, sorry.
No, well, I shouldn't say waiting for you, but that was
Yeah,
what we were gonna do, but we got sidetracked with
various
fascinating
things.
conversation.
Indeed. Fascinating. God, holding up my hand in the salute. It's actually not easy to do the Vulcan salute. It's actually kind of tricky. It's good.
I read a thing a while ago, and I then completely forgot what it is. There's a thing about tendons or something.
Yes, sounds about
There's
right.
a reason that some people can do it
I
very
can-
easily.
I can do it on one hand. I can't do it on both.
I can do it on both, and I can flip back just for fun because normally you do 2 and 2, but you can also do 1, 2, 1.
Oh God! How
which
the
is a
wait?
completely
Oh,
Completely different thing. but-
yeah, yeah. No, I don't even know what that is, but that's. I can. I'm doing it under the desk just in case it's some kind of strange gesture that I have no idea what it is.
I do believe that if the 2 middle fingers are crossed when you do that, I think that is a
Anyway, yes.
questionable symbol in the U.S. at least.
Oh, it could
Uh,
be. But no, the point being, I was just trying to see if I could do it, and I think I can. That's kind of cool. Strange things you never knew you could do, Volume 1.
Strange
Oh.
human tricks,
Oh, exactly.
like rubbing your head and tapping your stomach at the same time.
Oh, that's a fun one. I can do that. That's a fun one. I think the fun of that though is because but I think people get tied up because they don't have to sort of have that kind of coordination hand-wise a lot of the time. Most of the time it's down to visuals and things, and then it's like I can't do this visually. What do I do? It's maybe sort of not sure, but yeah,
I mean, if you watch yourself trying to do it, I think it would make it even harder.
Oh God, yeah. Oh no, here's a fun one. When you do windmills with your arms, like you're circling around, doing one forward and one back.
Yep.
That's a fun one. Trying to concentrate on that. Anybody ever tried that and got tangled up and like would not be surprised. Are we holding X on a thing, or are we?
Actually, I just made a decision. We're not gonna upgrade anything just yet.
Right.
We're gonna wait to get the weapon that we get from this
That's
because some of the upgrade resources we're kind of low on,
That's,
and I don't want to waste them on a thing we're not necessarily gonna use.
That's exactly right. Hold on. You want to share pictures of Switzerland, but a description will have to suffice. I saw a mountainside, like on train. Wow, that's a cool view. So like, wow, that sounds very, very cool. Sounds very picturesque to me. Sort of almost very bleak, that mountain as well, given it's kind of there's not many trees as well. That sounds like a cool shot. I appreciate you doing that, Gecko. You can feel free to post images in the Discord with alt text as well, should you wish. Extremely picturesque. See, that's the fun thing. You've given me those words, and I've got a picture in my head of it. Whether it's right or not, who cares? The point being, I understand what you're going for, which is the key, and that's why alt text is great. Sorry, yes. Go ahead.
That description just reminded me of a thing I was going to tell you when we got back from Sweden and then forgot. But I just remembered now.
Yay.
There's a museum in Stockholm
Hmm.
called I don't know if it's called the Vasa Museum, but it houses the oldest and best preserved wooden sailing ship in the world called the
No.
Vasa.
Oh wow, that's
Um,
cool.
It's
very
a
cool.
fascinating story. I won't go into all the
Yeah.
details. Long and the short of it is, it was built in 1527, I believe. Sailed a total of 1,300 meters, and didn't actually even sail. It was technically being towed. and then sank.
What? How?
And stayed sunk until 1950.
What? Goodness me, that is
And then they pulled it up and cleaned it up, and now it's inside of this museum, so you can walk around the actual full-size ship. It's absolutely fascinating.
If I ever get the chance to go to that neck of the woods, I will definitely have to check that out. That is
And part 2 is exactly why you have to go check it out, because obviously I until I met you, I never would have known to care about whether or not this sort of thing even existed. But I found out there, in addition to walking around the, because you can't actually walk on it, because you know it's literally hundreds of years old. You
Yeah,
can
of course.
walk around it very close.
Yeah.
To see it, they also have built from extremely detailed like laser scans of the physical object.
Oh.
You can go to the information desk and get a handheld model of it.
Oh, that is
that you can actually
amazing.
feel as you walk around the ship.
That is brilliant. That is a great extra piece. I always love seeing things like that. And I'm guessing there's little models you can buy at the gift shops as well. I'd be shocked if there isn't.
Yeah. It immediately made me think of your shelves, right? Because I've never been a big collector of, or a collector at all, of figures from like video game characters. But to have that as your medium for kind of like seeing what they look like,
yeah,
is absolutely amazing to me.
It's very useful. Like it's very useful as well, because then, you know, you get that sense of scale too. Like the gold lancer that I have on the wall behind me, that is a as far as I know, a full-sized replica, like 1-to-1 scale, and you get the sense of, good lord, these people must be extreme, like very, very bulky individuals. You know, the armor must be whatever. Like it gives you that sense of, wow, this is big. Hold on. Mary Rose Museum. Okay. Yeah. The ship that sunk on its maiden voyage by. Oh God. Wow. Too top heavy. That's kind of funny. That's brilliant. Right. Let's go and do stuff, because otherwise we will be stuck not doing stuff. No. It's lovely to have
today's installment of DV's history lesson.
That'll be on your YouTube channel, won't it? That'll be your new YouTube channel. There you go. I've lit the.
I'm kind of bummed that the gaming historian already exists, because I should have been the gaming historian.
Wow.
But he beat me to it.
Well,
and he's quite good. If you've never seen the channel, he does really good videos.
I might have done. Couldn't necessarily tell you if I have, but I might have done. We've lit our bonfire. Sorry, no, wrong game. Bonfire lit. Anyway, why are we standing here?
We accidentally sat on the thing for skipping time.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault. Might have pressed it too many times.
Oh, see, I'm already forgetting how to play.
What do you tell me what you want to do, and I'll try.
There we go.
All bonfired up.
There's...
That's just reminded me of a band called Interpol, who I used to listen to years ago. They're pretty cool. Sort of, well, they were when I listened to them back in the day. They were pretty cool. Sort of, oh God, what would they be? Oh goodness me. Kind of indie, like sort of indie rock, sort of soft indie rock kind of thing. Yeah, they've got an album that I heard years ago called "I Love to Admire," which was very, very good. I think that's what it was called. Sort of mid-2000s. I think they're still going. I think. Not looked at their stuff for a while. But, yeah, I've got a couple of I've got a bunch of little models from places I've visited over the years. I've got one from a couple of places I went to on holiday. I've got one of the Notre Dame Cathedral. And that was prior to the unfortunate fire that ravaged it years ago. That was prior to that, but not by much, because I was out there for GA-Conf and happened to go there, walked up the steps, saw the bells. That was very cool. Not like ringing, but I got to sort of be in the tower and actually touch the bells. That was fun. Like just seeing those giant metallic structures. Yeah, but I managed to find a very, very good looking model for a decent price. It's good to just poke around and see if you can find those. Sometimes I've got one. I've got one of Stonehenge actually. I dropped by Stonehenge on during a holiday once and found a bunch of little ones, and I was like, oh, these are okay. But then I found a decent sized one. I was like, yay, that's cool. And I can't remember exactly what it's being used for, but I know the box for it is being used for something else. Because it's one of those nice kind of presentation boxes, but it's like the perfect size for something else that I can't remember what it is. But yeah, that was fun. And I've got one. Oh, what was the other one I was just thinking of? I've got actually when I went to San Francisco for a different GA Conf a few years ago, I went to see Alcatraz, which was amazing. You were saying about cool things like cool models and stuff that you could go and see. I actually they do an audio play. Well, not an audio play. They won awards for it actually. Their audio tour, I guess you could call it. But the funniest thing happened when I went out there. So kind of funny, but also slightly creepy in a way, sort of supernaturally so. I was listening to the audio tour, and so because the audio guide they had was arguably overly verbose, and it was like spending ages on 1 or 2 points, and I was like, okay, I can't be doing this because I was walking with other people. So I go outside with said other people, and as we go outside, they talk about being in the yard. And the surrealist thing happened. It was like sounds of the sea and things on the audio play, on the audio like tour. And at that same moment, we stepped outside. The wind and rain, or what rain there was, just hit us. Just at that exact moment. It was like it was sort of some kind of immersive experience. It was amazing. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily go there again, but I'd highly recommend going there at least once to see it. Along with, of course, the Coin-Op Museum, which is fantastic. Oh.
I lived in San Francisco for 10 years. I've been to Alcatraz many times, and I've done the audio tour at least 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, don't blame you. It's good.
And you're absolutely right. They do such a good job of timing everything. There's also a couple of like times when they use slamming doors.
Yeah.
Very specifically, like as you walk into it's the part showing off the. I don't know if it's solitary confinement.
Yeah, like the cells and things. Yeah.
And as you like walk up to it, there's the sound of the steel door. Like opening, and then as you walk around the corner, that cell's door is open.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I got that detail when we went, but it's very, very good. And the cool thing is as well, they've got like, I don't know whether it's like one of the actual cells or what it is. It might be, but it's at the very least a construction of one of the cells, if not one of the actual ones. But you get a sense of just how cramped everything was. Which is very, very cool to be able to just stand there and be like, oof. Do you know what I mean? It's one of those things. I'd highly recommend you go and do that if you ever get the chance. And I've been fortunate enough to.
It's an excellent day trip, especially because I'm assuming when you were there, you spent most of the day there. Because after you do the actual prison, then you can actually walk around the island. It's cold and windy. But,
very.
It is really cool because there's lots of seabirds and everything.
I'm trying to remember what we did
cool
that. I'm trying to remember what we did that day, but the atmosphere was brilliant. Would highly suggest having a look. Favorite Stonehenge-related thing we've seen in a video of Ukrainian soldiers training in the UK, and saw Stonehenge for the first time. Wow, they saw Stonehenge for the first time. Yeah, I suppose. Wow, that's very cool. Yeah. It was Notre Dame was prior to the fire. It was great to be able to go and see it though. Fantastic. Anyway, what are we up to? What are we doing?
We're gonna be walking, but first we need to see SK Smash.
Oh God! Oh, there we go. I couldn't remember how long you could hold it for, but yeah, you can hold it for a while, I think.
There we go. Oh hey, that was worth it.
Yay! Things. Oh.
10 metal shards, which
Um,
is practically nothing, but still.
But it's money. Well, this
It's a
game
reward for a smashing,
for a
well
smashing
done job.
for a smashing execution of a good plan. There we go.
Okay. So this one we don't have to be super precise, so I'll let you do the whole thing.
Oh God.
You're gonna run forward and sprint,
Yep.
and give it like 1 or 2 footsteps worth, and
Okay.
then jump and glide.
Okay. Oh, I tried to. Sorry, I mishit it, to be totally honest, as well. But we lived.
So here, just jump and glide.
Hey, there we
we
go. I completely mishit it, and I'm annoyed at myself. But the game didn't slow down. Like, I didn't expect it to slow down, but it also didn't slow down enough. If you get my drift, like, I jumped off and I was like, oh God, but that's fine. Oh, there's a board to our right. Should we wish to cash in on it?
I hear he's quite a conversationalist.
Oh, come on. Stop doing the same joke twice. Goodness me. Whoosh. There we go. Goodness me.
Did I mention that I was trapped in a car for 6 hours yesterday?
No, you did.
I have
Well,
a lot of puns built up.
you
Oh, I haven't yet.
you told
but I
me,
was.
but yeah, we can segue while we maneuver. We can yeah. There we go. And now it is time for
SK's story hour.
well, not
now that
not
we've
mine.
already had SK's history hour.
It's not my
Or,
story.
no,
it was-
DB's. Jesus.
Yeah,
Wow, yeah. I don't even know who I am anymore.
Hello, I'm DB, and welcome to the our inversion stream. That'll be
You thought I did that intro to be funny. I did it because I was confused.
that is great. I mean, we could deliberately do that as a joke at one stage. That'd be a laugh. Also, what the whoa? Okay, sliding down the things. Also, I heard very I heard very ominous noises, and I still. What was that to our left? Is that something dangerous? I don't see it now.
I need power to get this door open.
Indubitably.
Better hope there's a battery somewhere around here.
Because Aloy can apparently talk underwater with that rebreather thing clamped between her teeth. Like, I don't know how that works, but we'll just take it. What the heck is all that going on? You can hear that, right?
Yeah. There's a bunch of machines near us.
Sounds like the flipping
just-
grunt rebellion from Halo. You know, that's actually a thing that they mention in one of the cutscenes, I think, in Halo 2. It's like, the taming of the hunters, the grunt rebellion. What were we going to do? I can't remember what it is, what the actual question is, but they're talking about the Arbiter somehow. But, yeah. Todd Howard's,
here
it just
with the
works.
battery.
Yes, indeed, Gecko. Indeed. It just works. Insert glitch montage or something. Maybe. I've always wanted to be able to play a Bethesda game. Never have been able to. Well, other than unless you count like Doom with assistance. Oh God, they see us.
They're suspicious of us.
They're aware that
They
something's
have not
going
seen
on.
us yet.
Are those Osram? I better help them.
Do 3 light slashes
Oh, whoops.
and hold R1.
Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Wait, what? Hold on one. You mean
There you go. Try it again.
there we go. I love the really sort of interesting ambient music that this game has sometimes.
What is happening? We're stuck. There we go. Okay.
I've unstuck
Here's
us.
our energy cell. But first, ancient supply chest.
Yay! as opposed to a fresh supply chest that was dug up by.
This energy cell looks like it might need to be charged.
The
How?
locator shows there's another recording in there.
How do we charge it? Energy cells? I have no idea. Whoa. Okay. I just pressed it and it worked.
Oh.
I just
That's weird. It was so energy cells are usually blue when they're charged and red when they're not charged.
right.
This one was red, but it worked anyway. So
Don't question it.
yep.
Maybe it was one of those mysterious overcharged red ones that don't exist.
You really believe these robots getting loose is an accident? That they can't be stopped? Wake up and smell the spin. So what? This is some sort of intracorporate conspiracy? You think Pharaoh and the others are depopulating the planet? Exactly. Pharaoh, Metallurgic, SCMH. We're being slaughtered so the CEOs and their cronies can claim what's left. We're a sacrifice.
Might have been responsible, but you couldn't stop the machines.
What?
That was the problem.
Why did you heard that right?
There's another locator beacon on the same
Her
frequency.
dialogue went weird. that was very odd. I don't think I've ever heard her dialogue do that. I think it may have not realised we'd exited the water earlier. The unstucker got stuck. Sort of. Yeah. We can call that a Bethesda game. Yeah, I know. I was being tenuous. I definitely would love to see a Bethesda game with accessibility in it, though. Like for gamers without sight, that'd be fun. Ooh. Interesting synth noises. I guess that's the way you could describe that music. That's the thing, the Horizon soundtrack is so varied. You got like chorusy, like actual choral stuff. You got stuff that sounds like Mick Gordon's having a chill out day. Potentially. If you don't know who Mick Gordon is, he's the guy who composed the Doom reboot soundtracks and or parts of it, and the Wolfenstein ones as well. It'd be fun. Skyrim reference. I love it. Yeah, I'd just be like, wee up the side. Oh god, this is bad or whatever it is. That'd be cool. Yeah, I've always kind of wanted to play an Elder Scrolls game. I did wonder whether Daggerfall Unity could be modded into accessibility. Because it's in Unity. Maybe, but who knows? Well, no, it is in Unity, but I wonder if it could maybe be modded. Oh, you know what I mean, chat. You know what I'm getting on at.
The Daggerfall, like, is it like remastered or is it just?
Well, I
ported
believe.
to Unity?
I'm not entirely sure whether I think it might be both, sort of.
Huh.
As in, it's a community port, but it uses like the actual assets to drive it. But I'm not sure whether it allows for higher frame rates and stuff. It basically makes it run on modern Windows at the very least. So yeah.
Daggerfall was my favorite of all of the Elder Scrolls games.
Ah.
But it came out in like '94.
Not
yeah, it's been
ish.
impossible.
Yeah.
Or yeah, well, actually no, not '94. 95 or '96.
I feel like it might have been 94
okay.
actually. Oh.
No, we lost him.
Ah.
There's a lobster.
Oh.
What is that?
Don't know.
Well, let's shoot it anyway.
New notification for Cyclist Format. The SharePlay session will end in 5 minutes.
Ooh, nice. That sounds like a very Stormtrooper thing. It's like, hey, what's that? I don't know. Let's shoot it anyway.
Let's shoot it and find out.
Yeah. Actually, yeah, let me see if I can read that. It's like, hey, what's that? Oh, hang on. Yeah, Gecko's got the right idea.
Hey, what's that? I don't know. Let's shoot it anyway and find out. Oh, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. No, wait a minute. Let's not do... Oh, no. You shot it! Well, that's what you told me to do.
I don't know. I'm honestly surprised at how well that filter actually works for doing that. I like that. Originally, it was designed for Infinite as like the propaganda towers, but it still works. Still works well enough for that. It's good fun. That was perfectly timed, Gecko. Well done. Well done on that, Redeem. Oh, that's a... What do you call it? Oh, it's the right. That's a... I can't think what they are now in this game. The trouble is there are so many machine types that I honestly would not be able to hold that all in my head. Do you know what I mean?
That is...
I recognise it.
An acid Clawstrider.
Oh. Oh, God.
Nope.
I mean...
That one is also that. You gonna try meleeing him?
We can give it a... Ow. Oh, the idea was sound.
New notification for
Oh,
Cyclist
come
Donut.
on.
The SharePlay session will end in 3 minutes.
Ow, I dodged. Ow. Do you have to dodge back for that, or...?
Keep shooting.
I mean, we're using an overkill bow, but... That was not what I meant to do, but who cares? Oh, wow! Nice. There we go.
One down.
That was a fun noise in slow motion. Ow, 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 ow. Ow, what the heck? Ow. What is... Ow. I don't like
Ow.
this. Ow. Ow. What is that
Lots
thing?
of acid. Or acid mines, actually, I think.
I've been trying to heal us through it, but... What hit something vital, though? Let's, you know what? Let's pause, renew the session, and then come back in, because...
Oh,
Controls
good call.
of Cyclist as
I
part.
had seen it, I just wasn't sure how quickly we would
SharePlay options.
get out of this.
Change stop SharePlay loading.
So, yeah.
Unselectable
We're doing
button.
that annoying thing we have to do
New
every
notification.
hour,
Shares start SharePlay.
which is sort this out.
SharePlay selected. Who do you play with? The visitor plays as you.
Who will
PS+
win? The
subscription
SharePlay time
The visitor can try out
of
your
the
games or help
robots.
play with the visitor plays as you.
Oh,
Yes,
goodness
play with the visitor.
me.
Party
There
voice
we
chat
go.
selected. To move, press the up, down, left and right buttons.
Come to see this
Cyclist is
match of the decade!
Horizon
Exactly.
Forbidden West.
No.
New notification for Cyclist Donut. Backend. Join the SharePlay session.
Ah, right.
Ammo?
Oh yeah, good idea. Well, it does help, doesn't it? I don't know about you, but... Come on.
There we go.
Still one to our right.
Who's down? Oh. There he is.
Oh,
Nice dodge. Shoot.
I timed it unintentionally well. Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Oh, perfect.
On our left, maybe?
No, we gotta shoot one more time for this guy.
Sorry.
There we go.
Wow, that was worth it. Nice, good work. Huh, those things are scary. Goodness me. Scary, but now less so. Well, those ones are anyway. Because they don't exist. Oh, wow. Yeah, considering we haven't played this in a couple of weeks, we did alright.
Yeah.
I don't want to get wet. Ew.
One of the things that I like about losing a bunch of health in combat is it gives us an excuse to pick up more
Yeah.
missiles.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. It's never a bad idea, is it?
Because you always see them, and you're always like, oh, I should pick those up. The problem is we have like 300 in our stash, right?
Yeah.
So there's literally no point to doing it.
Well, there is
this
kind
way-
of. There is kind of, because if you pick it up, then you got it for later. What the heck was that? That was a weird noise.
Yeah,
Jura said the old
Oh.
watchtower should be near the
it's just a
falls.
piece of metal. But when we step on it, it like rolls over loudly.
Oh, that's cool. I like stuff like that. Little environmental things. There is no such thing as too much health. Yes, exactly. And also, in God of War terms, there's no
hold
such thing as
R2
too much
when ready.
rage. I will do, thank you. Stab the thing! Oh god, get away, move! I thought these were the ones that
Oh, hello!
Ow!
Did not expect that.
What even?
I think it's a Ravager.
Ow!
Good lord!
Way ahead of you.
Oh, we got his cannon.
Should we do that then?
Yes.
Grab the cannon, and we'll use our little...
And shoot.
Ow, you! Oh, whoops. No. There we go. Ow. On left.
Shoot.
There we go.
And he's down.
Nice. Good teamwork. God, I didn't expect that either. Goodness me. I only didn't react because there wasn't like a noise to tell me he was there. The only thing I saw was we just got hit by something.
Yeah.
No.
I honestly think, because there's a little kind of gap that you can see through, and I didn't notice him in there as well. I honestly wonder if maybe they spawn him when you do that just to give you like the jump scare.
Oh, probably. Wouldn't surprise me. No, I like that though. That's a fun little mini boss. I
Yeah.
like that. He literally charged through the wall. Well, pretty much. Kind of. We just... I don't know. You good?
Wait, what does that say?
What does what say?
Huh.
What?
It's just a text log, but the title of it is Tower of London Relocation.
Wow.
Seems like a pretty big undertaking.
Well, yeah, it would do, kind of. Don't know how they would have done it. Just, yeah, weird.
Okay, is there anything else in there? No.
Brick by brick. I mean, a few bricks at a time. Oh, can't believe we... That was fun. We shot the Ravager cannon off and then just pew, 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 very slowly. But having our Valor Surge. I was going to say Valkyrie Surge, but I mean, yeah, that you can tell when you've played too much God of War when. It's one of those threads, isn't it? It's like that. But yeah, I mean, it's close because there is a rage type in Ragnarok called Valor, so yeah, it wasn't far off. I love those campfires because you know they're there just by those little haptics, and then you you ignite.
Oops.
What did you do? Oh god!
I almost fell off.
Thank goodness you didn't. Although to be fair, the glide
We
might
did fall off a little.
yeah, but the glide might have kicked in, so you might have been okay.
Oh yeah.
Or either that, or I'd have seen us fall, and it might have been quick enough. Good thing is we don't have to. Whoa!
I can turn this around.
Melee. There you go.
Oh wait, what?
There you go. He's down.
In the distance. Ow. Wow, that was... Oh, I was trying to re-aim you to the guy on the left. Ow. Just, well, at this point... Ow! Oh, one down.
One down.
Two down.
Two down. That's all.
Yeah, the good thing is it recharges with enough time that you can just kind of leave it. Do you know what I mean? That's a cool noise. It's like, it's definitely done now. Oh, before we go any further, just gonna ammo craft.
Good call.
It's the old Halo 5 Medusa trick of, even if you've just got into a firefight, always make sure you got a full clip before you go into the next one. Because you never know. Oh god, happy memories of that game mode. And the map as well. Running around in a big square with a shotgun and a gravity hammer. Just smacking people in the face. Either that or being really annoying and sniping everybody from range with the DMR and the battle rifle. Or just running up and lobbing a grenade at people who were trying to get the shotgun and making sure they didn't. It's hammering time, exactly, Gecko. In your hometown... Wait, they carefully disassembling the houses and rebuilding them at the current spot with the materials? Really? Wow, that's cool, Gecko. Yeah, yeah, Gecko, if you ever wanted to play Halo 5 Medusa, we could always set up a game of that, though, of course. Infinite Medusa will exist. It kind of already does, but we're still looking to test it fully, actually, and see if we can add extra things in. I always remember playing Medusa or Oddball. That is honestly hard, because when you got a lot of people on the map, it gets a bit panicky. Actually, here, I'm kidding, it gets a lot panicky. We love auto pickup, don't we, DB? It just saves so much time and effort.
When I started playing it on PC,
First thing you turned on
that on for myself. Yep.
Yay! See, that's the good thing. You might not have known it. Well, you may have known it was there, but you might not have thought to look.
Well, what's particularly interesting actually is I knew it was there, only because because you used to have to back in the day.
Yeah.
Before I play any game, the first thing I do is look at every single option in the settings menu.
Yeah, I guess you would, yeah.
You used to have to do that to set up things like your sound card and all that stuff.
Ugh,
so just
COM ports and goodness knows what else.
But I never would have thought to enable it. I would have been like, no, part of the fun is like running around grabbing collectibles and so on. And it was playing it with you with that turned on that I was like, no, you know what? Actually hitting triangle is just busy work.
Yeah.
Like, that part is not fun.
Like, hitting triangle when the game needs you to hit triangle, on the other hand, different thing. That's fine. But when the game is just making you hit triangle for the sake of it, no. You do not earn my triangle presses by sticking resources. Last of Us is the same, though. Last of Us very much have auto pickup on. Because then as you wander around, if you slightly get close enough, it will just... zoom, ammo! Or whatever it happens to be. I'm trying to think where... I know we're discussing this preemptively. I'm trying to think where we got to with your Last of Us run. I think we
got to like a settlement.
Yeah, I think. Oh yeah, I don't know whether you've had. Oh god, see, I don't want to. Yeah. I'm trying to remember without spoiling anything. The good thing is, though, we'll get dropped in at a checkpoint, and it should be fairly obvious where we are. But half the fun of it is me just watching you and coaching you and being like, this thing, that, there. And then if you have questions, you just ask. Do you know what I mean? If you're like, what should I do here? I'm like, well, it's your choice. It's normally how it goes, isn't it? But yeah, no, we can give that a shot next week. It partly because the good thing is all we're doing is trophy hunting here. It's not like it's like mandatory to finish it in a certain length of time or anything. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, we can. The good thing is we can scatter this throughout. You know what I mean? We can like, break it up a little. But yeah, the good thing about it is you get the AD cutscenes and everything as well, which I didn't when I first played Last of Us.
Reach the signal from here. The black box must have got in there some other way.
Right. So how do?
Jump, grapple, launch.
Oh God. Okay. Whee! Just do. Yeah. You know why I did that? Just in case. Because if you like, I'm not saying you would have done, but if you missed the jump, do you know what I mean? Like you missed that jump, you need to glide
Right.
it. So.
And as you heard, we did a lot of climbing prior to coming up here. So
Exactly. So
it
there
would
would
have
have
been
been.
a long fall if we had missed it.
Yeah, too right. So it's better to hit that glide and be safe. So you did not even need to tell me that was there. Just whoosh. Easy with haptics and audio cues working in piracy. Good old. Oh, what was that?
That was power cell, and this one is actually the right color. Still not sure why that last one worked, but as you said, not complaining.
No, exactly. Oh. I like the slightly Star Wars-y noise of that door, of that cell charging up and then the thing opening.
Hartman, are you there? Countermeasures. Engine fail. Engine fail. If I'm going down, I'm taking one of them with me. Come on then, you red-eyed monster. Ah!
Oof.
She made one last strike against the enemy.
I mean, yeah, I can't say I blame you. You know, if you know you're going to crash and you can take the enemy with you in that context, yeah, I can understand that. I mean, I guess in a way it's like in video games. It's like, you know, if you feel like you're outnumbered, it's like, right, if I can't beat you all, I'll at least make sure some of you don't. I bet you've had a few of those moments over the years in games.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, it's just like I'm gonna try my darndest to get rid of all of you. Oh God, now you've all seen me. Right, fine. Lob a grenade into the middle of everybody.
I was just about to say, that's when the grenades come out.
Yeah, exactly. It's like if they all see you and they run in, or the Molotovs. Molotovs are good in Last of Us. Throw one of those in. Sometimes you can get multiple kills at once.
There must be another flight recorder transmitting a signal. Maybe I can track
I
it down.
can save us a
Bunch of time. Oh, sorry, that wasn't.
a fast travel pack,
Oh yeah.
because you travel for free if you go from a campfire.
Oh yeah, they're like meditation points
Yeah.
in Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor, really. Yeah, I was watching a Jedi Survivor challenge run video on YouTube. Can you beat Jedi Survivor without taking any damage? That's like, wow. I admire people who undertake those kinds of runs. I wouldn't be able to do it for God of War, I'll tell you that much. That would be... Oof. Also, what is that?
Neck.
Oh, yeah! Which we must have tamed at some... I think we got all of them, didn't
Yes.
we? Yeah. Hence the map being visible.
That one, incidentally, in my PC playthrough, I have not done yet because when you and I did it, I had just recently played it on, not just played it on PS5, but played this particular section.
Oh,
on
yeah.
PS5. So we did it. What I remember is that the first time I played through this section, it took me like 2 hours.
Yeah.
And then you and I did it much more quickly. And since then, the only thing that I remember is that it took 2.5 hours. I don't remember how to do it, and I don't want to do it again.
And I also don't, in you saying that, I don't know why we did it more quickly. I'm not sure. Maybe just the teamwork aspect of it. Not really sure at all. Or the fact that it might have had a really hard fight involved and that we might have co-opt that as well. Maybe? Don't know.
There definitely are a couple of like practically mini boss fights because there's a lot of stalkers.
Oh
that
god,
hang
yeah,
out at
there
the
are.
bottom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's like stalkers and watchers and stuff kicking about down the bottom. That's a very strange noise to our right. Sort of like it was laughing at us. Anyway, speaking of laughing, why don't you, as we traverse, regale us with that heck of a story that you began to tell?
So yesterday we went on a short drive. Literally, I mean, well, if not for traffic, it normally would have been a half an hour drive. With traffic, it was like an hour.
Yeah.
By the way, yesterday, because this is relevant to the story, was a holiday in the States.
Yes.
Memorial Day.
Yeah, I'd mentioned that earlier.
A lot of things were closed and whatnot. We've got a...
Yeah, I see it.
There you go. So we're out eating lunch, shopping, whatever. On the way back, it's raining very hard. Like we got drenched to the bone getting back to the car.
I believe chucking it down would probably be an accurate.
Yeah.
Absolutely chucking it down would be probably what we'd say here.
We had an umbrella.
Well, there are
in
more
the time-
other more profane versions are available, shall we say? Not that I'm going to say those here, but yes, umbrella.
In the time that it took us to, so like, you know, you get to the car, you open the door, you kind of hold the umbrella over the door, and then you sit down in the car, and then you close the umbrella quickly and bring it inside and close the door.
Yeah.
In the time that it took me to do that, I got basically soaked head to toe.
Wow, that is no.
So we're driving around like
Well,
this.
actually,
the road is half flooded.
I was going to say this
And,
is accurate. Look.
Oh yeah, perfect ambiance. And we hit basically a tiny bump on the highway.
Oh no.
But the fact we're on the highway is relevant here. We hit a tiny bump and we hear this weird sound, and I think nothing of it. And then a few seconds later, I get an alert on the dashboard that my tire pressure is low. And I'm like, well, that's not terribly surprising. I get low tire pressure warnings from time to time, temperature changes, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, this isn't low. This is like low.
This is like this isn't low. This is like low.
Yes.
There we go.
So I'm like, uh-oh, this is a problem. Pull off to the side of the road. Go out, look. Tires basically completely flat. I have a very not good, but very cheap portable tire inflator thing that just plugs into
yeah. It's the
cigarette lighter
yeah.
thing.
Yeah, another one, yeah.
So I tried using that, and it put a little bit of air in there, but it like the pressure is supposed to be 42 psi.
Right.
It basically got me to like 12, and then just stopped going up. Like it was still pumping, but we were never getting above 12. And as soon as it turned off, it 11, 10, 9. I was like, okay.
Yeah, you're like, this ain't happening. Oh wow, that is.
So this happens at 4 p.m.
Right.
We call roadside assistance.
Yep.
Because I drive a Tesla, there's no... A, Teslas don't have spare tires. B, my car in particular has different rear tires and front tires.
Oh.
So you'd have to have two spares.
Oh, wow.
Which make no sense.
Mm-mm.
But Tesla has really good roadside assistance coverage. Will come out, give you a loaner tire, essentially. And then you can just drive into the nearest service center, pick up your old tire, and either get it fixed or just get it replaced there.
Yeah.
At least that's the way it's supposed to work.
Oh no.
The problem is, well, there's two problems. One, it's a holiday.
Yeah. Yes.
Two, we're on the highway, and at least in New York, I don't know. I don't think this is the case everywhere, but in New York, if you're on the highway and you need to get towed, you have to have the police escort you.
What? Oh,
For
God.
safety.
Oh, wow.
And the amount of time it would take to coordinate the police plus your tow company would take forever. So the easier option, quote unquote easier, is to call 911. That's our emergency number. You guys, what do you guys do? 999?
Yeah. That's the one.
So you call the emergency number, you tell them what's happening, and they send out a city-provided tow truck to tow you. So we do that. We wait. So we're on the highway. There's cars whizzing by us at 70 miles an hour. We're just on the shoulder, terrified that somebody's not going to be paying attention, just gonna smack us while we're on the side of the road.
Yeah.
And we sit there for an hour and a half. Finally, tow truck shows up, gets the car loaded onto the tow truck. Turns out, when the city tows you, all they will do is take you off the highway. They won't actually tow you home.
No way! That is... What?
So we go about a mile to the nearest exit, and they literally, like, you come off the highway, they drop us on the first surface street. By the way, in a no parking zone, we were literally right next to no stopping or standing sign on the side of the road. That's where he dropped us.
Oh, that is even funnier. That is brilliant. Also, sorry, I just want to say a quick hello to the wonderful Blind Button Masher. How are you doing in the chat? How are you doing, Amy? You good? Hopefully you're doing well. Long time no see, but then again, I mean, either of us could say that, and it'd be probably accurate. How are you doing anyway? Are you good? So I apologise. I had to make the joke. It was right there. It really, really was. You got Tesla'd by the sound of it. Oof! Wow. What was that we just grabbed?
Well, it wasn't really Tesla's fault per se, except insofar as you don't carry a spare.
So yeah, I was reading that from the chat, by the way, for the record.
Yeah, I know.
And a big bada boom in the pouring rain. Yes, indeed.
The other side note, by the way, today when I had the service people coming out to take care of it, a couple of people in the building where I live saw that I got towed, and they're like, because everybody always, this is the first thing I go to. They're like, "Oh, you ran out of power." Like, no, I didn't.
I
got my first Tesla in 2015. I've been driving them for 8 years. I've done 150,000 miles in electric vehicles. I have never once run out of power.
No, I was going to say, it wasn't so much you ran out of power, your tire ran out of air.
Exactly.
Feel free to use that should you wish. I'll give you that one.
Negative. You can't make the primary drop, so we're rerouting you to collect some personnel.
Okay.
You got a definite position on those machines. Nothing's definite, but projections give you a safe window of 36 minutes. You'll have 200 people onto this plane? 250. You're their only way out of there before the swarm hits.
Oof.
Then you'd better tell them to be ready. And you better be right about that 36 minutes.
Ooh. Whoa!
As safe as they thought it was.
Wow. You and those strange objects that you end up...
Flight recorder transmitting a signal.
That's an absolutely great idea, doing that. I know. I wish everyone here could enjoy... I wish everyone here could enjoy the volume at which we see you soon at each other. That's brilliant. I agree, Amy. What have you been up to? What have you been playing? How is it going? For the record as well, a couple of things. So we are running Horizon Forbidden West, DB and I, my wonderful co-pilot of many years at this point. We've run the original Horizon, a bunch of other stuff. You probably know him anyway. You know him as the... I just thought it was like one of those boxing things. It's like, you know him as the man who slew machines. And we just know him as DB. But yeah, we're running this, and we're looking at next week continuing DB's playthrough of The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, but blindfolded, because he'd never played it. And we started it ages ago, and intended to pick it back up, but other games got in the way, as they so often do. So next week, hopefully, should see that the resurgence of that is the... Hugely enjoyed this game. Well, I'm glad to be able to, potentially have helped you enjoy it if you utilised the co-pilot feature. because the co-pilot feature is one that I actually worked on, or rather I consulted on it when I was at Guerrilla. I mean, you know that probably, and I think you do anyway, but for those of you that don't know, I got to go to Guerrilla Games a few years ago in the Netherlands, and actually, get to meet people working on it, discuss the state of the game at the time, etc. And those discussions evolved into co-pilot. So yeah, and that is how I thought you knew, but fair enough. I'm glad to have enlightened you. So basically, the way it works is we are playing it via SharePlay. So the original thing I thought co-pilot was going to be when I saw it announced and whatever was it would just be locally. Turns out it's not. Not if you run SharePlay through it, because SharePlay essentially acts as the middleware, as it were, and it actually just lets you feed it directly through to the internet. So DB is controlling by basically zero latency, is controlling my game over the internet from the States. So yeah, you you had that as I worked there as a Guerrilla. What? Wow, that is... Well, I mean... it depends on the definition of Guerrilla, as in if you're using Guerrilla as I am an employee of Guerrilla and that's the name we use. But that wasn't what you were going for, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think you're just an ape, really.
Oh, God. I mean, maybe I should just stop monkeying around. Goodness me. There we go. You're about to potter about on horses on The Sims. Oh, that's cool. Well, enjoy, Amy. You and I should get together for a collaborative gaming session at some point. Do reach out and let me know what game you'd want to run, because I would love to do that alongside you. Whether that's teaching you, working you through a new game, or you work me through a game, or whatever, or we just share perspectives. I'm always happy to look at that. You had a 12+ hour long train journey, so you're hella tired. Yeah, well, it'll do that to you. But no, I really enjoyed this game. We're just going trophy hunting really for platinums and for fun weapons and things as well. So yeah, we had a mini boss fight with a Ravager just now, so that was fun. Grabbed his cannon and went pew 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 pew, etc. If I could,
by the way.
Oh what? Oh yeah. Well, if you might not have to worry about that, Amy, because God of War Ragnarok might, if the rumours are to be believed, it might be coming to PC, which would be amazing if it does, and especially if they fix any accessibility problems, because I've co-written a guide alongside the wonderful SLJ, or rather, he started the guide and I've helped him co-write from a point onwards. But he and I have co-written a guide alongside the wonderful Mila Pavlin, who's contributed as well, who worked on Ragnarok to a greater extent than I did, but I did work on it as well. And the objective is to get it to be playable, the main story-wise at least, start to finish without assistance. We've released the first 4 chapters. I can give you, if you drop me a message, I can send you a link. Actually, I might be able to, hold on, can I prompt it to send it in the chat? I think I can. Give me a second. Let me... wonder if I... Oh, there's the door. As you do. If I hit this button... There we go. You can find the link to the guide in the chat. Where's the... Yeah, there we go. You are but an impoverished... Yeah, well, I understand... Yeah, and I understand your situation. I get that. I get where you're coming from. Don't worry. But I'm always... Well, even it doesn't have to be next gen, though. Like, we could sort out, like, previous gen stuff. Always happy to sort of adjust, negotiate, tweak ideas, etc. Oh! Sorry.
I got the data I needed to override Red Eye Watchers.
Oh!
I think someone's in trouble nearby.
Ow.
Yep. There we go.
One on the right.
I think we got that before the other one saw us.
One on the right.
He hasn't seen us yet. Wait for it.
Hmm. What are we going for? Takedown? We're going for takedown or...
Keep it drawn. Wait for it. Shoot. Ah, almost. I was trying to one-shot him.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh, hold on. Where'd he go?
Wait, did he just...
Oh, we fell. Hold on.
That's alright.
Get us.
Pain subsiding.
Ow. Ow.
How do we get... Oh, darn it.
We can get back up there. It's just going to be a pain in the backside.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm always happy to chat games with you in terms of accessibility and stuff, Amy. You know that. Same with any of you. Always happy to discuss. Falling in a weird bit of the map. That's one way of describing it. You're not wrong. Also as well.
I am very much excited to play in September the Chronicles of My Brothers in Warhammer 40k Space Marine!
Yes, anyway. I'm honestly very excited for that game. The potential for that. I'm not saying it will be accessible, not by any means, but I will definitely play it at least. Even if I have to get assistance, which... might do. Probably will do. On our left. You want to make a deliberate Avengers reference? He hasn't seen us yet.
We're moving away from them.
Well, there was a person to help over there. Over with those watchers. Yeah, a person in the distance.
He'll be fine. We have one more black box.
Well, it was a she, I think, but oh well. Tell you what, get the black box, run back to those lot, take them out, free the captive. Sounds like a reasonable plan. If anything, I would argue. But yeah, no, I've never played The Sims. Always been one of those interesting games that could be potentially accessible, but would be interesting to see it done. Though I know, of course, you know, low vision and stuff, accessibility is different. You know, we've said that before. Me and various other people over the years have said that before. But it's always good to make it distinct. Also, that is very rushy water. And you know how I know? Haptics! The good thing is, DB, you get the same haptics as me, which is a very cool thing to be aware of. Makes things a lot easier when I'm like, what is that? And then you're like, oh, it's this thing. Because you have that connection to those haptics. Like, you are feeling... Use the force, Luke. Search your feelings. Wait, not like that. That's not what I meant.
Which was not the case when the game first launched. It did have share play, but it did not have haptics
and
for the
also
remote person.
And also, I think it was also didn't work with Copilot. No, not Copilot. The adaptive triggers. That's what I was trying to think of. I don't think it had adaptive triggers on your side. I did. So yeah.
I think adaptive triggers and haptics came at the same time.
The remaining ships are concentrating their fire on the lead Horus, but there must be 6 more coming in behind it. And there are several ashore and moving inland further up the coast. Copy that. We'll keep eyes on. But whatever this Zero Dawn super weapon is, you'd better use it soon or there'll be nothing left.
The final secret.
Yeah.
There was no weapon.
Yeesh.
Just hope that life could survive. There aren't any more beacons showing up on my focus. This must be the last of the reporters.
Yay!
The Rock Soldier at the Grove can complete a collection when I return.
Notice how casual she is while she's in the middle of this raging torrent that is the flipping river. Yeah, these black boxes were emotional. I agree. They were really well done. Really well put together. Rushy is a technical term. Also, Rush E. If you don't know what Rush E is, it's a very cool piece of music. Look it up on YouTube. Though I'm sure you've probably seen it by this point. Or maybe you haven't, in either sense. I know I certainly haven't, but I also have. So there's that. It's like Schrodinger's piece of music. It's been seen, but it is also unseen by me. The story is very powerful, I agree. I'm not sure necessarily if it has the same impact as the first game. but I know elements of it definitely do. Like that, I forget whether it is Plainsong, but it's the area where they believe like singing to machines is a thing, like to the machine gods. That was kind of a cool idea, and the music around there, very good, very very good. Yeah, the first game was great. I played the first game, got the platinum for that. That took a while. Doing all those hunter trials, that was worth it. That was good fun. I always remember DB, you and I were like, we were counting off one of the things you had to shoot, like those explosive crates or whatever it was you had to do, and we shot one, and we were like, okay, one, and then we shot the second one, and we got the other two as well. So it was like, huh. Are the kids being stuck in that silo because the experiment failed? What? I don't know if I remember that. Ooh, that it. Eesh. Maybe I do, but I think the trouble is a lot of these story moments don't stick with me as much because there's no true AD and it's not under my own terms. So a lot of these story moments would have been quite disconnected. Not in a bad way. It's just the way it happens to be when you're sort of having to play with big breaks in between as well.
Strength and courage are yours.
Well, hello, person over there. What the heck is that?
Back at the Memorial Grove, which is where...
It's just a strange noise. No idea. Machine strike person. Oh yeah, we found a way to cheese that trophy. I was very pleased. Not that I wouldn't play it, but it's just the fact that that part of the game isn't very sort of accessible properly. Like in terms of, because it's like a board game in a game. Speaking of games within games, though, well, kind of. Or speaking of like the playability of stuff, Hades 2 now has better accessibility mods. Yay! On the negative side of it, they are a bit of a pain to get working, but on the plus side, I got it working, so yay. If anyone would like to see those this Friday, or with God of War Ragnarok, so if you want to see either Hades or Ragnarok, then let me know which you want to see. Always happy to do either one, where I can. The people they grow, the education module. Oh! Official, that's other people. Yes! No, I do. Yes. No, I do remember, Amy. Thank you for not reiterating, but yeah, not reiterating, but you know what I mean. Thanks for refreshing. That's the word.
That's the name of the enemy these soldiers faced. Can I ask you something? Of course.
It's like, can I say something?
11 o'clock.
Yep.
I've brought you more of the voices you're collecting. Another chance to learn about this lost war.
Oh. There we go. It basically just takes us to a
menu? Well.
Yes. But that menu gives us a bunch of things that we can get.
Oh, cool. It's a tradey menu.
Yeah.
It's less a trade menu and more of a tradies menu. Sort of. If you want to make a Dune reference, for those wondering, I still haven't seen part 2 yet. I want to. Don't worry. The trouble is, I need to rewatch part 1 first. Remember what happened. It's been that long. I'm like, Although, to be honest, I probably could look it up on various places online to refresh. Might not be a terrible idea, actually. Not really your jam? Fair enough. No, no judgment there. I like it. I like what it was doing. It was just a very long film. Is Furiosa your jam, though, Amy? That's the question. I need to go and see it. I do want to. I did wonder whether the old Mad Max video game from like 2015 could be sort of looked at, because it has that old school free flow counter system, and I wondered if you trained an AI to recognize those icons, whether it could give you information in relative real
I'll let
time
you know if I find more voices.
to then make you able to counter stuff, even on low difficulties. Wait, I'll let you know when I find more. We've got all of them.
Yeah, I think that's just dialogue. I'm just checking to see if we got the weapon we were supposed to get.
Ah.
I don't know, because there's some dialogue choices. I don't know if maybe you have to have a certain conversation.
Maybe. Do you want to go and look? I don't mind if you want to go and look.
Oh, no, that's what I'm looking up.
Oh, I see.
Right now.
Yeah. Oh, you went to go and see Planet of the Apes. Oh, that's cool. I want to see that as well. The trouble is, it's convincing. Well, I don't know. It's no. Glad you had a good time. I'm definitely interested in seeing that as well.
The word and soldiers are in.
Oh.
I'm just skipping through these just to try to get the.
Yeah,
actual...
that's fair. And like as much as they are.
I don't know. So
What's that Dark Souls? Is it Dark Souls 1 or 2 meme? Oh, what is that?
There is so much
oh, there's a meme where you skip conversation dialogue in it. Says a thing. Oh, hold on, let me look. It's going to annoy me. Dark Souls conversation meme. Every Dark Souls NPC conversation. No, that's not what I wanted.
Oh. Remember I told you I might have to take a break?
Yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine.
Well, it's not the break, but I've got a call coming in, and when I do that, I'm going to get disconnected from Discord.
Okay.
But I'll reconnect as soon as I'm back.
That's all good. Just drop into Twitch chat and let me know you're back. It's all good. Yeah, let me see if I can find this Dark Souls meme. Yeah, so DB's going to drop off for a little. So it's just me, you, and the music, I guess. I'm just trying to see if I can find this meme I'm thinking of. Where? What is that meme? What? I honestly... What, you know how you try and think of a meme and you honestly... I really can't think what it is. Just trying to see. No, every day I honestly cannot find the thing I'm thinking of. But yeah, bank holiday wise, didn't end up doing a whole lot. Actually, a show I have been watching is Renegade Nell. The Disney Plus thing. There you go. You can see me now. You can see me now on the wall of stuff. Yay! So yeah, no, I've been watching that. That's been really good. Trouble is, I've watched it all now. Need a new thing to watch. Is there any recommendations? Are much appreciated.
I'm back, by the way.
Yay! Oh, well timed. Just switch in. There we go.
Whatever the turn of battle,
so it's still
you
possible.
must be ready to react.
Yeah, of course.
These warriors understood how to seize the initiative.
The only thing I can think of is when we go to that like shop menu, you basically are buying things with the boxes. Maybe we have to like spend all the boxes in order for them to count as delivered.
Maybe.
These recordings. Is that yes? Hey, I'm sure.
Let me just... I'm still trying to find out what this flipping Dark Souls 2 meme was. I think it's Dark Souls 2 or one of the... Well. That's it! Yeah. Bearer, seek, least. That's what it is. I could not think of what it was. It's one particular NPC where if you skip their dialogue, it says that, which is very strange. Or
That's the
Bear
last of the
Seek Seek
voices I
Lest,
can
I guess.
detect.
Somebody must have mistyped it.
You found them all.
Yeah, Bear
I was
Seek
worried that
Seek
the
Lest.
Delvers would have looted them before they could be recovered. The voices of these ancient soldiers deserve to be held in honor, not sold as entertainment. I will make sure everyone who comes to listen knows that it was you who saved them for us. From one recording to all these, now I have the chance to learn so much about this forgotten war. Thank you. It will make me a better soldier, a better Tenakth.
Yay! We did the thing.
There we go. And now we have
A blast sling. Probably.
indeed, and not just any blast sling. It's called the Wings of the Ten.
Of course it's called the Wings of the Ten. If it wasn't, I
It's
would
a
be...
legendary blast sling.
I was going to say, if it wasn't called the Wings of the Ten, I would be disappointed considering the quest we got it from.
Death flies on the wings of the Ten. Passed down from one elite champion to another, this prized weapon has rallied Tenakth troops and claimed decisive victories. And for good reason, too. Let's see what we can compare this to. We have a...
Damagey thing does damage, is basically the...
Yeah, I'm looking for a blast... Oh, I don't think we have any blast slings that do explosive damage.
What? Well, we do
Just
now.
Compare numbers, even though they're not the same element. But so our current best blast sling is called the Skyhammer, which is also legendary. Which we've already upgraded a little bit, and the fire, ice, and water damage are the base damage is right around 50 to 60.
Right.
On the Wings of the Ten, the base damage for the three types of ammo is 113, 180, and 145.
What?
That's completely with
Like
zero upgrades.
no upgrade. That is ludicrous. So basically, worth it. I think would be the general consensus. That is definitely worth it.
It took a bit of work to get all the black boxes, but very good weapon to have.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go and upgrade the you-know-what out of it.
Yep, exactly. Upgrade the proverbial out of it. Indeed.
But we're also gonna take this opportunity to go back to our base.
Oh,
just in
and
case some
drop
of these
off
resources...
things.
Well, that too, but just in case some of these resources are useful for any overrides that we haven't unlocked yet. Because remember, you have to do the thing in this game. When you do the cauldron, you get essentially a blueprint for the override.
Oh, you have to go and print
the override.
I guess you have to print the overrides from the blue.
Yeah.
I mean, they call it a blueprint for a reason. You have to go and print it. I mean, that's probably not why they're called blueprint. Oh, who cares? You know what I mean.
You've got a thing, a tool pop-up thing that you can read.
Oh, hold on. I don't have my little window. Where's it gone? I wish there was a shortcut that would let me just summon that at will. I don't know if there is, but I've never seen it. Main quest. Oh, an ammo that deals adhesive build-up is now available. Hit fast-moving enemies with adhesive to build up to the slowed state. Once in this state, enemy movement is slowed, making them easier to target and track. Okay, potentially useful. Also, I just imagine it being like sort of weird glue. Do you know what I mean? Like
That's what it is. It's gooey yellow stuff.
Yeah, nice. Aloy's just got a bunch of like bananas and combined it with like tree sap.
Do you remember our quick way to zip back up to the base after we fast travel to it?
Not really. Double jump grapple launch thing.
That's the one.
Hit glide just in case.
That would have worked. I mean, it did work, but instead of going in a glide, she just grabbed the top of the wall, which was fine. That's where we wanted to be.
No, but what I mean is I held glide and she still grabbed it, which is good.
Yeah.
So you get both there. You get the fail safe and the I've managed it anyway. Also, I realised as well. I heard of well, not heard of. I'd probably heard of it before, but I got reminded of. So fail safe, actually, as an idea, has the opposite as well. It's called fail deadly. Apparently, which is very interesting as a concept. I was reading about.
That
Yeah.
would be like a dead man switch, right?
Well, that was where I actually heard that. Well, that was where I found the term because I was looking at an article on that. And the interesting thing is, the article I read, so take it with a grain of salt because it was just a Wikipedia thing that I'd found, basically said that there were, I believe, nuclear bombers that were designed to fail deadly. So the idea being they would detonate when they were below a certain altitude or something. So basically, if they were shot down, would be the idea. I was like, okay, I did not know that was a thing that could happen. That is genuinely quite terrifying. The idea of sort of a reverse, a reverse deadman. Well, not quite a reverse deadman switch, but like, it's like, this is going to fail safely, touchdown, and do whatever. It's like, no, this is going to go kaboom. It's like, oof. That's kind of what it reminded me of. I was like, there is a fail deadly where if you fall, you just die. That is it. That's when you say. That's when every fall will like definitely kill you, kind of thing in video games.
One of my favorite bits of like random trivia for things that fail safe is the brakes on large trucks, lorries as you guys call them.
Yeah.
Where their brakes are actually always on.
Ah.
They have these giant springs, so the brakes are always at 100% applied. And if you're ever driving next to one, you hear that kind of hissing compressor sound from time to time. The way their brakes actually work, like in a car, when you push the brake pedal, you are pushing a hydraulic liquid that squeezes brake calipers onto the wheel to slow it down.
Right.
But if you don't do that, the car will just keep going.
Yeah.
In a truck, you have to have compressed air.
Yeah.
They actually have a compressor on board. And that compressed air is used to push against the springs to release the brakes.
So it's reverse
brakes.
So
long as the engine... Exactly. As long as the engine is working and the compressor is working, you can take the brakes off of the wheels and actually be able to drive. But if anything happens, if you lose pressure, if you lose power, whatever, the compressor stops working and the brakes all just lock up all at the same time. Because you don't want a 50-ton truck just, rolling down the hill.
No, exactly. That would be a very bad idea. I don't know whether I knew that. I might have known parts of that, but that's fascinating. Very interesting. Right. Craft override things.
We do have overrides that we haven't crafted yet, but
Indeed.
I don't think any of them needed the stuff we picked up now, which is totally fine. We were just coming to check. Fortunately, in the same room... Oh, wait. No, hold on. Oh, no. I was wrong. There we go.
Yay! Stuff.
We have two others, actually, so hold X.
Yay! Grab the things. I like that noise.
More?
It's like a transformer. Listen.
New notification for Sightless Comat. The share.
There you go. See what I mean? If I renew the timer now while we're in this menu,
yeah,
Sightless
probably a better idea.
Invite.
Because the one frustration of this, you have to renew this every hour. It's like,
share speed.
really?
Loading. Share play selected.
Oh,
Who do you want to play with the visitor?
Fortunately, once you're used to it, it's fairly quick. But by the same token,
new notification.
Really, you shouldn't have to do it
session to start playing
again. Like,
new notification for Sightless Comat. Again. Join the SharePlay session.
So now we have the Dreadwing override, the Slitherfang override, and the Snapmaw override.
Nice.
Which all those are pretty hard to sneak up on.
Yeah.
But if we can sneak up on one of them and override them,
exactly.
That helps a lot.
But useful to have.
Yeah.
What's the old line? It's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yes.
It's one of those.
And now we're going to go to the regular workbench and see about our weapon upgrades. Where's our new... There's our Rings of the 10.
Yay.
Which... Oh, we can't improve it all yet. I'm going to create a job for the empty. You can basically create like virtual quests for the items that you're missing.
Oh, okay. Oh, is that how that
just
works?
as a way to keep a checklist. Yeah.
That's a cool idea. I don't know if I ever knew that. That's very interesting and useful.
And actually, since we're doing that, I'm actually not going to upgrade anything else because I want to get that upgraded first. So I don't want to be wasting resources.
You don't want to. Yeah, you don't want to use. Although, yeah.
Like if you do a spreadsheet, you can make sure, because not every weapon needs all the same resources.
Yeah.
But some of them they do. So rather than making a spreadsheet, we'll just skip the upgrade for a bit.
I think I know what you mean. Hey, Francois, how you doing, sir? Welcome in. Running Horizon Forbidden West via Copilot on PS5 over the internet, where DB basically sees the exact same game at near zero latency. Because wizardry, I guess. Goodness me. But what about you? How you doing, Francois? You good? What have you been up to? Anything fun? Also, I dropped you an interesting message on Discord as an idea. Not an idea for a game to look into necessarily for co-piloting or anything, but just as a fun observation. And also, if you haven't hydrated this stream chat, go and do that. I'm going to do that now. I've got a slightly different kind of cordial going on. In the same vein as what I've had before, but it's aromatic ginger this time. I'm not entirely sure why it's aromatic versus normal, but it's nice. It's different. Got the same sort of kick as standard ginger, but it's, yeah, different flavour. It's quite nice. Aromatic ginger is good. Yeah, it is good. You're right. Yeah, I'm not doing too bad. I'm doing too bad.
Yes, you.
Ah!
He's a merchant.
He just popped up out of nowhere. He did. He was like, "Yes, you! Go! What are you doing?" There.
Okay, 3 light slashes. Wait a second,
Yep.
and then hold R1.
At least it's not like the Duke, where it was just like, every so often in Resident Evil Village. Ow! Ow! Oh, come on! There we go. Finally. I should have done the cool. Wait, what? Are there things that have seen us? That dialogue.
Yeah, just chargers.
We better
You
not.
can fight them if you want.
No, well. Oh.
You can use, yeah. They're like 1 shots. 1 shot. Not even 2 shots, just 1.
Just that one.
Yep, the other 2 ran away.
Well, I'm not surprised.
They saw your bow, they're like, nope.
Well, they saw me one-shot their friend. It was like, nope, not having that. That was amazing that he ran up to us, and as he was running, we just shot him in the face. He was like, nope, ow. That was worth it.
Now, the side note, the reason we fast traveled here was not, in fact, to
shoot the charger in the
bully
face.
Chargers. It was to get bullied by a Dreadwing.
Oh, goodness me. Actually,
So that's what we need to get our upgrade
Wait.
materials.
Oh, okay. I thought we had the override for that, don't we? As well?
Oh, we do. But we also have to kill it to get the
Yeah, I know.
materials. I mean, if you want, I can try to sneak up to it and override it, because you can always override it and then attack it yourself.
Exactly, because then it's not going to actually
yeah.
attack you, is it? If you override it.
Well, after a couple of hits, it will, because it'll be like, "What the hell are you doing?"
But then you get free damage, right? So,
Yeah.
well, kind of. Probably stream some games or something tonight. Forza Horizon 5. Forza 7. I haven't played Forza 7. Goodness me, that's a big waterfall. Is that a
There's our Dreadwing. No, that's a tornado actually.
Oh yeah.
Here, let's get him
Oh.
tagged.
Oh. Oh, whoops! I tried. Hold on.
Not that sort of tag.
No, well, tag, you're it. Oop.
Yep, that one. Wait. There we go.
Is that done it?
Okay.
There you go.
Yes. Is there anything else?
what I was going to say, Forza 7 I haven't played in ages. Motorsport though, I could probably do because the accessibility is better in that. Okay, so what's the plan? We can just fire at him and aggro him.
Just checking to see if any of the things we need. There we go.
Motorsport? Yeah. I thought that's what you meant. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, so metal fangs are what we need. They are detachable. They don't get destroyed
on death
when he dies.
That's good.
But still better to try to get him ahead of time.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tag those.
Imagine if we just... It's basically we're shooting out its teeth from long range.
Yes. Let's see. Actually, you know what else we should
No.
back to cover here. There we go. Even though we haven't upgraded it, that blast sling is still
good.
One of our big damage dealers, so we should already equip it.
Yep. Equip it in the space where the other one was. Maybe. Because I thought we had one on our...
There we go.
Yeah.
So that is now at the 7 o'clock position.
Okay. I think starting off with our bow might not be a terrible shout, though, to be honest.
Yeah, and we can do the triple notch.
Oh, yeah, good point. Triple notch valor thing. Yeah, I'm with you.
Yep.
Cool. This will be fun. Right, ready?
Actually, wait. Give me one more second.
No, you're good.
He has a mine launcher.
Oh, good idea.
Aim for that.
What? Did you feel that haptic? What was...
Yeah, why did we lose our...
Oh, God, that's
wow.
why...
I don't know how he saw us, though.
Does that count as, like, iframes? Oh, come on. And... Yep. Oh, I literally choked. Ow!
Okay, better.
Oh, what? There we go.
Side note, my job is extra hard because he has cloaking tech.
Oh,
there we go. Got one thing. Ammo?
Yeah. Craft, dodge, and... Oh, nice! What's up? Ow. Don't worry, I'll try and help you if I can see him. Oh, whoops. Not even fully drawing the bow, just going for it. Oh. Crafting. Yep. Oh, nice. Oh, lovely.
One thing.
Wow, we've already got our Valor Surge back. Yeah, nice. Lovely. Ow, not lovely. What the heck? Nice. Nice. Good. Good, yep. Cool. I mean, that's going to hurt him at least. Ow, I hate that attack. Ow.
There we go.
Nicely done. Good teamwork.
Oh, and you ran out of ammo in the last
All
shot.
machine carcasses here.
Nice.
I might find the parts I need.
Almost like we planned it. Let's just craft a new set just in case we need it. There we go. The good thing was I was actually able to help a little there as well, because a couple of points earlier in the fight, after you said about the cloaking tech, I was actually, when I could hear him making funny noises, I was actually pointing you roughly towards him, which was fun to be able to do. Like, because I was like, I can see roughly where he is at least, which gets you in the right line. And as long as we hit him, it's not really an issue. So
Yeah.
doesn't matter where you hit him as long as you damage him, right? So yeah, that was good. I honestly thought that was going to be a lot harder, but it wasn't actually too bad. Do, 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 do.
I don't think we got the other fang. Can we shoot it out after the fact?
Should we try?
Where's... Okay, that's his head. No, I think it might already be gone.
Oh. Weird.
Actually, here, let me do...
I was going to
Yeah,
say.
it's not getting highlighted.
Oh, that's annoying.
Like, we can still pull off his bomb launcher.
Oh.
But... Yeah, the fang is gone. I don't know if
well.
we definitely got the one that we shot off.
That's fine.
The other we may not have gotten. So we need 2 more of those.
Oh, 2 more? Goodness me.
Yep. And then we also need a Slither Fang circulator.
Ugh, nasty.
Fortunately, the game actually gives us waypoints for all these things.
Because you've set that job thing up, I guess.
Yeah, I set it as our active quest, so...
It's like a sort of self-created quest. I think a lot of games could learn from that, actually. Like, imagine... So say you could... Say in Ragnarok, you could set it for the closest legendary or the closest... whatever, like the closest Norne chest or whatever. If you could set it for those, and then have it track and work accessibly, that could be a useful thing.
Yeah.
For example.
Hello to you too.
Hello. Hi. Just as you sprint past.
Chance. I should read Runda's contracts.
Oh yeah.
For the details.
If we read those, does that mean they're actually
I
populated?
better loot all the carcasses here.
No, you don't have to read them at all. She just says that
To remind you.
For reasons, yeah.
For reasons.
All you gotta do is shoot the things.
Shoot the things. I mean that.
Dimension should be close by.
That's what we do. That's
I
our.
should look at the contract just to be sure.
That's how we make a living with our stuff, innit? In these games, shoot a thing.
Didn't find what I needed. I'll have to go to another machine site.
We didn't.
I didn't finish telling you.
Oh
part
yeah.
2, by the way.
Part
of
2.
my terribly thrilling story. So we get towed off the freeway onto a local surface street.
Yeah.
Just unceremoniously just drop there. At this point, we've already been in the car for 2.5 hours. It's going to take another roughly 2 hours for the next car to come.
Ooh.
Fortunately, Tesla has cool stuff on the screen.
Yep.
So anyway, long story short, while it still sucked and while we were still stuck in the car for 6 hours, and while we didn't get home until quite late, while we're in the car, since we knew we'd have to wait 2 hours, on the screen I pulled up Netflix, and we watched a movie, and then we got hungry while we were watching a movie, so we actually ordered food delivery
from the
to
Tesla.
our car.
What?
Yeah.
Wow.
So a Grubhub guy, I actually put in the notes, like, here's the address, we're in the car, this parked in front, blinkers on.
Look at you living the high life.
We're sitting in the car watching
Wow.
a movie, a guy comes up with our food.
that is actually glorious. I've got to admit, that is brilliant. Even Francois giving you the nice side quest story. Yep, you are not wrong. Yep.
Oh, I think I see our Slither Fang.
That's all right.
There he is.
I'm ready when you are.
Let's do the triple notch.
Yep. There we go.
There we go. And oh, actually, sorry. Hold on. I need to
I think he is
Check
suspicious.
his. We're in
Stealth grass.
Stealth grass. Okay, so we need an earth grinder.
God, so many things we need.
We also need a circulator, but I think that is just
A standard
one
part.
of the things that's in there. Yeah. So we're gonna tag the earth grinder.
Yeah, go on. You tag those.
There we
'cause-
go. Okay. Let's check our weapon wheel real quick.
I think he's already seen. Well,
He hasn't. He just. I don't know why he did that, but he hasn't actually seen us. The little pop-up didn't
oh,
come
okay.
up.
Okay, good.
Okay, so we do have. Or wait, do we? Is that?
Go on, you have it. Yeah, you
Oh
have
yeah.
it.
Okay. So we do have a rope caster.
Good idea.
We may need to do that because the thing we need to. One of the things we need to get is kind of on his chest. So
Ah.
we may need to just tie him down and shoot it.
That's fair. Yep. We could tie him
but I
down as our.
think
We could tie him down as our starting gambit, I guess.
Well, I think we can get a free shot with the 3-shot.
A three shot. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, no, that's cool.
So okay, let's go with that. Let's see if it kept our 3 arrows. It did. Okay.
Nice. Might even be able to go into Valor and hit it. Possibly.
Oh, good call.
Should we try?
Let's get him. Actually, yeah, do it now. And then aim and concentrate.
Yep.
And he turned. 1 second.
Oh, come on.
Well, might as well just take the shot. Concentration and shoot.
Oh, what it
There
did.
we go. Keep shooting.
Wow. Wow, we're so long range, you... Oh my god! Ow. Flipping Elden Ring boss. Just bust through the... Ow. Taking whatever shots I can get, really. Wow, whoa, hello.
Ow.
Ow.
There we go. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
What went kaboom? Am I? Hold on.
Oh wait, hold on. There you go.
Oh no, actually we're good.
Try it again.
Ow! I don't like this. This is not fun. Well, that is.
Ammo?
Yeah, I see it. I tried to dodge that as well. Ugh.
There we go. It's 1 grinder. And that's 2 grinders. Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Now we'll just shoot. Yeah. Ow.
Ow!
Nice.
How did we get that back so quick? Ow! There we go. Nice. See that you thought would distract him, stun him, whatever? No, apparently. There we go. Why are our haptics all weird? Ow! Healing, healing, healing. Yeah, haptics feel weird. Is that because of a status effect or something?
Still in this fight.
It might be. We were under the
There we go.
water.
Oh.
Oh, nice. And that got him.
My goodness. Hang on.
And again, last shot.
Seems like a
Twice
lucky.
in a row.
Seems like a lucky thing, really, doesn't it? Huh. That was a bit much. Blimey. It was good fun though. The good thing is I'm just pointing and shooting. Actually, it's one of those weirdly satisfying ones where we're working as a team to make the shot. Like it shouldn't be as satisfying as it is when you're doing it like that, really, should it? But I think it's half the sound design as well that really helps.
Yes.
Like when things just
Yeah, you always know whether or not a shot landed.
Yeah.
Like you don't need me to know whether or not you hit the target.
like so, well the thing is, even if you hit the target for like those small damage ones where it just kind of goes, it's like, okay, yeah, I hit it, and then you get the big ones where stuff just starts pinging off of the target, and you're like, okay, yeah, definitely hit something vital. What is that? Over on our right, there's a.
I hear it, but I don't see it.
Sounds like a flipping remote control car somebody's driving around, doesn't it? Just over on our left. Up above, maybe? What is that? Hold on. That's not... I don't know what that is. Oh. What the... That's weird. It's stopped.
It almost sounds like one of those machines that like grind up other machines.
Yeah,
but
it sounds
they're
like
not
a...
here.
Sounds like a scrapper.
Dust storm's blowing in. Won't be able to see much.
Well, that's two of us, Aloy. Maybe maybe three of us if you count DB in certain situations. Yeah, we're doing alright though. Grabbing stuff. I'm surprised there's not a trophy for getting all the voice recordings, to be honest.
Problem is, we didn't get a circulator from it.
There's that, whatever it is again. Whatever they are.
Where's it?
Over on our left.
Here, you Amos.
There-ish.
Oh.
Fire could hurt.
Spike snouts.
Have we?
They're rather far away for how much noise they're making.
Oh, what a shame.
Wait for it.
Ah.
There you go. Shoot. One more. Nice. And again.
There we go.
And again.
Just in case.
Oh wow. 2 shots.
Yep.
I think that's it.
Yep. Looks like it.
Wow.
You can't blame me for wanting to take those on. I was like, why not? When you were like, oh, they're really far away, I'm like, I don't know. I just like those kinds of challenges. They're fun sometimes. It's funny because our Valor Surge has just got a... Oh, hello. What the heck are you? Did you... No. I thought it was a machine then, but it's not. Oh well. I think it was just the Valor Surge like effects going on. I like the Valor Surges. They're a cool idea. I don't know.
Yes.
I think we're using
We haven't
this.
really used a lot of them, but
No,
there's
but
a great variety of them too.
I mean, the thing is, we're using the one that works well for us. I think ours is just a damage
Exactly.
boost, which is fine. Like, we do damage as it is, but being able to just go, like, I have extra damage now, is handy during those fights where you're not quite sure, like, how much damage you're going to do in the first place, or whatever it happens to be. How many of you have played this in chat? And what did you think? It is very, very fun, this game, though. Just taking on the machines. It's a very different style of combat. Also, there's a campfire there. Not sure if that was deliberate. Do we need...
Yeah, we just fast traveled to it.
Aha.
And we fast traveled so fast, you didn't even notice.
Hmm.
Away from here, not onto us.
Oh.
And you said there were only 3 of them.
I feel like we're going to need to help these people. Maybe?
You do-gooder.
Well! But you'd leave these people to perish, would you?
Well, only because they'll still be there later.
But yeah, that's also true. If this was like a Dark Souls or an Elden Ring, though, you'd go and help. You know why? Because there's a high possibility that if you didn't, they wouldn't be there later. Because somebody else would have gone whack and just, yep, no more quest NPC, possibly. that does happen. Good idea. Whee! Right onto a new campfire. That's a rarity. Although that would really hurt. Like gliding onto. Think about it, right? You're gliding onto a hot, burning. Actually, how did
Well, it wasn't lit yet.
No, I was going to say how.
But
So two things.
It is very pointy.
I guess it would be, wouldn't it? Actually, yeah. So three things then. One, that would have hurt because pointy stuff. Two, two, landing on it, not the best idea, especially when you're going to light it under your feet. And three, how did she light it when she was standing on top of it? Like, yeah, bad idea, bad decisions all round. Arguably.
I guess she really hot-footed it out of there.
Oh, that was pretty good, actually. Well done. That was pretty good. Oh, man. The ridiculous puns. What film did you watch, actually? You didn't say.
A Man Called Otto.
Oh, I've heard of that. Yeah.
I'd seen it before, and then Courtney had started to see it and passed out last time we watched it. So we started it again.
Was it that bad, or no?
No, it was when we were in Antarctica. And,
yes.
We had been out all day. I think I told you that like the most wonderfully exhausted I'd ever been was the end of each day.
Yes.
Like, you get up at 6 and you're doing stuff all day, and you come back and you have dinner. And like normally it would be like, oh, we'll have dinner, we'll have drinks, we'll party, whatever. No, it's like you have dinner, and you don't want to drink, you don't want to party, you just want to lay in that sweet bed.
You just need bed. Like, I don't need dinner, I don't need party, I just need bed.
Exactly.
It's less I am bread and more I am bed.
Nice reference.
That's one of those kinds of games that would be fun to play, actually, as a laugh. If they ever make an accessible I am bread, that'd be fun. It'd be very, very surreal, that, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
What, you mean the film, Amy? It's a good film? Okay. Let's have a look. Either that or A Man Called Otto is the title of Dr. Octavius's origin story. Oh, that'd be... Yeesh. Actually, to be fair, that'd be quite a boring film, because it's just, I'm a scientist, yay! And then it's like, I need to solve whatever problem it is in that particular comic book universe that means that I need these arms for it, or whatever, you know, whatever the issue happens to be, depending on what timeline you're in. Speaking of that, I need to go back and finish Spider-Man 2, like platinum it. I never did. I got through a fair amount of it, though. The Mysteriums were a challenge. But good fun, though.
We finished those, right?
I did. I actually did. You know what was fun about that,
though?
Yeah,
I remember you.
Yeah.
The last time we played it, you showed me the last fight of the Mysteriums, doing it completely solo.
Which, well, you know what you did miss, though? The fact that there is one that I did. So I'd done it before, because you have to do it. You have to at least attempt it and get through it to get to the final one. There's actually one where you have to take 0 damage. Well, you have to basically get through it with as few hits as possible being taken. You know what was funny? After a fair amount of practice and Jukesy kind of challenging me to do it to an extent. Not like do this, but he was doing that exact same one. And I said, hold up, which one is this? And he was trying to get 0 hits on it as well. And I was like, you know what? I'll join you. And I'll see if I can help you work out a strat. And lo and behold, we both managed it about 10 minutes apart. I got it first and then he got it after that. Like once I told him what to do. And yeah, so 0 hits taken. And I was like, oh my word. Uh-oh, we have multiple targets. And also a campfire.
I'll believe it or not.
You're right.
Why
I don't. Sorry.
Punctuated that. We're not going to bother with either of the targets of those targets because you hear that really big target.
Yes, I do, and it is.
That's the one we're going after. But let me. I need to highlight this stuff first. So bear with me.
I think is where you jumped. I tried to trigger Valor. Are they fighting each other?
He is fighting some people at the moment.
That's alright, leave him to it. I like his stuff and leave him to it. You know why? So whatever damage he takes will make it easier for us to get rid of him.
Well, but we don't want him to be destroyed.
Granted.
We need to get the resources ahead of time. It's possible they might be friendly. Let's do the rope caster. We'll try to get the detachable things off him first.
Good idea.
So go to like 230.
As you do. Oh, it's this one, isn't it?
Yeah, nailed it. Right there. Let me get us a bit closer. Aim. And remember, these you have to get a full draw or they don't stick.
Yep. Ready?
Yep.
Now what?
Keep shooting. We gotta get.
Ow!
Ow!
That's violent. Ow! What the? Wow! I literally went to pull the trigger on it and he just went no.
One more, maybe. One more.
Yeah.
Oh, ammo.
Ow. Have a good one, Amy. Lovely to see you as always. Ow. He doesn't like us.
Why is it working? There we
Got
go.
it.
Okay. Switch to arrows. 11 o'clock. A little higher. There you go. Craft. Okay. Now don't shoot yet. Since we haven't tied down, we have a little bit of time. So we want to aim our shots. There you go.
Yep.
And shoot. Shoot.
Nice. Oh, yeah, we can craft. He's broke free, I think.
Shoot. Yep.
Ow! Wow! Ow! Those things are annoying. Now what? Oh, yeah. Wow.
Let's go back to the ropecaster. Up one.
Oh,
there you go.
It's
That
that
one, yep.
tiny little.
And shoot.
Ow.
Ammo.
Oh, yeah. And. Ow. Oh, come on. Ow. Goodness me. Ow. What is this guy is not playing ball? Have we got him?
Not yet. About halfway. Ammo.
Ah.
There we go. He's down. Okay. Arrows.
Yeah. So,
11
oh, yeah.
o'clock. Up one.
There you go.
There you go. And let's do triple arrow. Since we have time. Oh, good call.
Why the heck not?
And Oh, wait, we switched back to Ropecaster. Up one? That one, yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and shoot. Nice. That's one.
Oh, no.
And shoot.
Oh, no. Well, I mean, something worked.
Ammo?
Oh, yeah, I see it. Wow, I almost dodged that. To my credit. Ow. Ow. Come on. There we go. The sound design in this is so satisfying. Oh, that's how you dodge it. Ow, not like that, clearly. Ow, trying to keep us healed. Is he down?
He's stunned.
How have we got a second? I'm not going to question it. I don't care. Come on. What? Ow.
Ow. He's stunned.
Well, that was good.
Oh, he's dead. Nice.
Nice.
Whew.
That was annoying.
Now let's see if we got what we needed this time.
I doubt it. The amount he kept,
Oh, we did.
Yay! I only doubt it
Okay.
because of the amount he kept hitting us. It was like, really? Yeah, indeed, Amy. See you soon! Oh, goodness me. The chaos, carnage, and calamity that goes on. That's why I love having you all here to see it. Or not see it, as the case may be. There we go.
Wow, this battle took
Moved.
place over a very large
Yeah.
area.
It moved. It was a very moving fight. Wait a minute. That's not what I meant.
Also, there's a lot of collateral damage. We killed at least 3 or 4
Other ones.
animals, yeah.
Oh, animal. Oh, even better. Well, in this context, even better.
We randomly opened up this metal flower, but never actually, like, cut it.
Oh.
So just hold R1.
I wonder how we managed that without... Who am I kidding? Don't question it. That's the basic motto of the stream now, isn't it, games-wise? Don't question it. Just take whatever the game gives you and be like, yep. I like the fact that it sounds like they opened somebody's wardrobe door. Or like one of those tiny little medicine cabinets in the bathroom. Kind of... Do you know what I mean? Nice, it's been good fun getting back into this. It's a good, like, stress relief comfort game, isn't it? Because we've finished the game, we're pretty powerful. Like, we don't really have to worry too much about losing a load of health. You know, as long as the fight doesn't go on too long, we're all right. So, yeah, it's relatively relaxed.
Oh, I see more sparks. That means there's something we haven't picked up.
Yay! So I was just sort of refreshing the stash, basically. Just trying to make... Oh, not the stash. From the stash. I like that you can do that. Somehow they've developed tech that can just teleport the stuff to you. Why they can't do that? Yeah.
They don't do a good job of, like, showing it. It's not your actual stash. You basically have like, you have your medicine pouch, you have your medicine refill pouch, and then you have your stash. So the refill pouch can go into the main pouch, but the stash you still have to go to an actual stash to access.
Because have a good one, Francois. Look forward to chatting soon. As we head into the final.
Need Dreadwings.
As we head into the final 20 minutes of stream. Just to give you an idea of time. Not that time is everything. Although time is an illusion. Lunchtime doubly so. Because of course it is. I always think one of the other lines I always think of, other than of course Marvin's, brain the size of a planet, and they want me to take you up to the bridge. Or of course the what is it? All the doors on this ship are programmed to greet you with a cheery and sunny disposition. It's like, oh, that's great. Those two I think of as well. But it's like, my name is not important. It's like, but what is your name? My name is not important. I told you. It's like, what's your name? Oh, all right. My name is Slutty Bartfast. Or whatever. Like, it's... Ah! Ooh. Well, we hit him. It's a good start. Whoa! Oh! Ow!
One angry kangaroo.
I don't care what it is. It's annoying me at the moment. Get off of me, you... Wow. Well, something happened.
One dead angry kangaroo.
Whoa, hello. Whoa, yep. Oh, that was a lucky dodge. Ow! Oh, you never know. Can't blame me for trying, can you? Ow. Oh, what the heck?
Oh, you switched.
Doesn't matter. Ooh.
Blast sling.
It feels good.
One down.
Ow, that was my fault. Sorry. On the right.
My focus is jammed.
What? Is that a thing they can do? Ow.
Ammo.
Yep. Might as well play about with this a little. We've earned it. Oh, ho, ho. That feels very nice. We got... I think there's a red eye over there somewhere. Or a watcher. Yeah. I think that's a watcher. What? What is it? Do you feel that? Is that the blast sling?
No, that's
Oh.
the status effect
Ugh.
we had.
There we go.
I forget what it's called, but it keeps us from using our focus.
Oh, that's what that was. That was why it was so annoying. Actually, to be honest, it didn't matter.
Well, don't have to worry about running out.
Ow!
There we go.
Hello, you.
Wait for... Oh, no, no, no. Don't shoot. That is not an enemy. That is a radar pod.
What?
From, so these kangaroos have these pods.
Yeah.
And the radar pods do two things that are both equally annoying. One, they pinpoint where you are to them, which doesn't matter now because you're dead. Two, they disable your focus while you're being affected by it.
Which is that thing. So surely we want to destroy it, right?
No, all you do is you loot it, and then you get resources from it, and it stops pinging you.
Oh. Nice. That's good to know.
To be able to loot it, you had to kill the kangaroo and knock it off of its belly.
Ah, I see. So we got accidentally lucky. Let me switch back to our normal... There we go.
Might as well craft while you're at it. We
Yeah.
only have 5 arrows.
I was going to anyway. That was what the original intent was when we did it. So, Wow. It's funny because I wasn't sure if we were gonna fight these, but we normally end up fighting these. You know, Aloy wakes up out of the bed every morning and is just like, I choose violence. Like, do you know what I mean? She's like this universe's version of the Doomslayer. Except she hasn't got a BFG, which is annoying. Unless she overrides the Tallneck, in which case the BFG is the big, friendly, giant robot.
Giraffe.
Big friendly, yeah. Actually, that too. There you go. You get that. You earned that. Well done. Bonfire lit. Oh, wait a minute. Still wrong game. I am contemplating diving back into Elden Ring at some point with a co-pilot. Because the adventures of Dog Wideload must continue. As for the name, don't ask. It was partly Jukes he's doing, so don't ask.
We don't have a regular mount.
Maybe we should.
What are these? Chargers.
Oh,
perfect. For
convenient.
a regular mount.
Yeah. This is the Charger, perfect for a regular mount for the hunter of the whatever. Oh, there's a little like raccoon, whatever, not
Fox.
raccoon, fox thing.
Let's see. Get ready to override.
Yeah. What is it? I'll tell you.
Override.
Oh, whoops. That wasn't what I wanted. Oh, lucky.
Oh, nice. That's the word.
That wasn't my intent, but oh well, that's fine. Yay! See, that's the thing. If you
Talk
screw,
about choosing violence, eh?
well, no, I'll be honest. I couldn't remember what the button was for it. Whether it was one of those like context-sensitive ones. Do you know what I mean?
Yep.
Sometimes they are, though, aren't they, in these games?
Yeah.
So, and to my, like, in fairness to me, overriding the cauldrons is always R2 for those like big.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and my brain was like,
Yeah.
which one is it? But it worked. The funny thing is, they didn't really seem to mind. Whee! I like the haptics for these as well.
Oh wow.
Wait, what?
You got a cutscene out of nowhere.
What? Wow. Things that we haven't.
Oh, that's our for the first game.
See that, Milo?
Talana.
Have to wait for an opening.
I probably.
She was our sponsor for the trials.
Oh yeah,
Care to join the hunt?
I think I remember. That's cool.
I've got your back.
Wait, are we? Oh, are we in a fight now?
Yep.
Okay, fine by
Helping
us.
her take down.
Ow!
Ow. Down.
Ow! Us down. Ow! That was less damagey than it could have been.
2 down.
Everyone all right?
There he is.
Oh, I took that shot basically myself.
Likewise.
Oh,
That's it.
that's it.
And I was going to say, I basically took that shot myself because I was guiding it and I released it as I aimed through. I'll take it. Nice. Like, I mean, you vertically aligned it, but I was doing the horizontal, so... It's almost a shame you can't delegate controls like that. That'd be fun.
Oh, yeah.
Like combat-specific co-pilot stuff. So then I could do all the horizontal and you could do the vertical, because then it'd be me prioritizing targets and you just making sure we lined up. And it's not to say it would necessarily affect our comms either, because we would still be able to communicate what we were doing. Yeah. Interesting food for thought there. That was fun. They went boom. Yeah. That's never a bad time, is it? Oh wow, the ginger is strong with this one. As you would say to Cal Kestis. Oh. No, I like this game. It's. I think the combat is one of the most satisfying things about it. Like, the story's great. Don't get me wrong. The narrative's good. The score's good. The acting's great. They're all great. But the combat is just something different. And, of course, in this game we have spike throwers, which are very fun. I haven't used that for a while, but when we get to use it, it's very cool. I'm trying to think what else is fun in this game. I mean, of course, the Pullcaster's a fun one. Being able to... Actually, didn't we do that one stage? We grappled in for a crit? I think so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. You don't get to do it very often, but you can make it happen. Also,
Yeah.
what is that?
Oh. That...
The weird...
Oh!
That's...
that
I
is
recognize it.
literally... Yeah, it's Tear Blast.
Oh, yeah.
It's the arrow that she has equipped on the bow that is on her back right now.
And because we're following her, we can hear the weird status noise. So basically, she's wearing... If you listen, it sounds like she's wearing a helicopter on her back.
Oh, yeah.
Which is very strange.
So talk when you're ready.
Will do. Sorry, I had to make the observation because it's just a really... It's not a noise you hear very often.
Yeah.
Sunhawk, Talana, Kane, Kadish.
Aloy despite the Nora.
You're the slayer of Roma. The savior of Meridian.
Milu is my new thrush. She joined the Hunter's Lodge shortly after the battle at the Spire. She's heard a few stories about our hunts together. Stay and rest. Make sure you take some medicinal plants for that wound.
What wound?
So what brings you all the way out here? Are the machines back east too tame for you?
Not quite. I'm looking for someone. A Karja hunter, about my age. Name's Amadis. He came out here on his own a while back, and now he's missing.
Oof. Oh, dialogue options! Probably.
11 o'clock, your missing friend. 1 o'clock, new thrush. 5 o'clock, catching up. 7 o'clock, need help, which is also exit.
Yeah, let's just ask. See what's... Hang on. Oh, there we go. It's telling where the dividing lines are with these. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because they're all kind of close together. But this should hopefully be our 11.
That is your missing friend.
Yeah.
This man you're looking for, is he another hunter from the lodge?
He'd hate to hear you say that. It's a long story, but he's a former noble. We met out in the wilds after I was wounded on a hunt. He healed me, then helped put a stop to machines that were threatening a nearby village. After that, we, parted ways.
Sounds like there's more to the story.
Another time.
Fair enough. Wait for the little... There we go.
So, Milu's your new thrush. Guess that means a hawk can sponsor more than one now?
Things have changed at the Hunter's Lodge. Now all who seek to become the best hunters are welcomed as members, no matter their tribe.
Nice.
Don't worry, you're still my favorite thrush.
You're really shaking things up.
As I promised when I became Sunhawk. And as for Milu, she believes learning to hunt will help her ailing tribe. Who am I to say no to that?
I mean, that's... Who knows, it might do. You know what I mean? You get the right parts and stuff, you might be able to earn some good money for it.
The last time we met, you had left Meridian on a contract to hunt a deadly new machine.
Oh.
Several Clawstriders, it turned out.
Oh.
A hunter-killer, too.
You said you were feeling restless. Is life as Sunhawk that boring?
Well, I had just left the city. I couldn't stand being cooped up with bureaucratic regulations and formalities. But
New
my
notification
time
for Sightless
on the wilds
Comat.
helped me realize the lodge needs to be more than a glorified trophy hall. Our hunters should be the spears that safeguard our civilians, like my father and brother were.
Yeah.
Sounds like a big challenge. I don't remember others in the lodge being so open-minded.
Some are. The rest will get a boot out the door. And I'll get back to it as soon as I find Amadis.
Yeah,
SharePlay session
I
will end in
remember.
5 minutes.
I do remember her being in it now. I kind of remember the story arc we went through.
I can help you find your friend.
I know you must have your own reasons for being out this way. But I'd be glad to have your help.
What was he doing out here?
He lost someone close to him during the Red Raids. He was heading to the side of the battle to finally lay them to rest. Milu and I were on our way there now.
The battlefield's near. I can still come with you.
No. Go to Stone's Echo, heal, wait for me there, and think on today's lesson.
But...
You're no good distracted by pain. Go.
I mean...
All hunters need to recover from time to time.
Yes, Sunhawk.
Aww.
It's been an honor.
Yeah, that...
Will she be okay on her own?
Of course. She's my thrush. Come. The battlefield's this way.
Oh, that's cool.
Milu's haircut can best be described as a mullet.
Fair enough. Let me tell you what. Should we do? How long would this next quest take? Do you know, or should we leave it, or should we cut it here?
Left and right buttons. You can control the voice
Well,
tab and check the state invite player.
the
Share
next
play
thing we need to do
Button.
is
Press cross to
fight
select.
the Red Wing, which is going to take
Change
more
play
than 5
mode.
minutes. So
Yeah.
I say we
Share
just
play option. Leave
go to
party.
the
Share play
nearest
options.
campfire,
Invite to
and
share
then
play. Stop share.
Yeah.
play.
next time
Loading.
Let me
we'll
just
Unselectable button.
let me just restart the session anyway, just to make
Share
sure.
play session. Share screen. Start share play.
That was cool. Like I'm
Share play
enjoying
selected.
seeing
Who
new
do you
stuff
want to invite to your share play session?
because neither of us,
Share play with the visitor.
like you might have even forgotten
voice.
about this quest existed.
The
I
rise
didn't
of
even
the-
know it. Yeah, exactly.
No
I
notification.
didn't
Back end.
know
Join
it
the share play
existed
session to start
anyway.
playing your game.
And I was like, huh, cutscene. Wonder what? Oh, kind of
New
thing,
notification for
which is
Cypress
cool.
format. Back end. Join the share play session.
There we go. Yay!
Aloy, where are you going?
Where do you think I'm going? To sit by a campfire for a couple of weeks, in this case. It's going to be interesting going from this where
There you are.
I
Let's go.
where I just
So
do.
this battlefield.
Oh, okay.
You said it was part of the Red Raids?
she
The
just
Battle of
happens
Burning
to be
Blooms.
going
Yeah,
Amadas was
direction
part of the
of,
Karja army that pushed into the west.
the
His
campfire.
division attacked the Tanakh, but
Was probably as a
They
save point
underestimated
before
the
the
enemy's forces.
quest, not
it
before
was a
it.
massacre.
Oh yeah.
I never thought you'd be friends with someone who participated in the Red Raids.
Oh, don't worry. He was one of the good ones. He tried to stop the attack, but it was too late. Where are you off to?
No, just don't mind me. Don't mind me. You trust me, remember? Apparently.
Oh, this is fun. This campfire is on top of. Oh wait. Oh, do a
Glad
grapple,
launch.
the jump. Yeah, that.
It's easier just to call it that than. Oh, nice. Oh, so next time we play this, we get to jump down from here, and and glide all the way down.
This is which there's a Mission Impossible movie where I think the opening scene is Tom Cruise climbing up the outside of this like sheer cliff.
Oh, I don't know. It
That is
could be.
basically just this like it's like this mesa. It's just this flat outcropping of rock that just comes up out of the desert.
Oh
It's
wow.
very thin, narrow, very tall, and just a small flat area on top. That's basically what this was. It's the entire area on top is like the size of an average size dining room, maybe. Like that's the entire mesa.
Wow. So you'd have to have climbed up here with all your kit and all your
Yeah.
supplies.
The visitor will be safe.
Let
Minus-
me just
black,
have a
new
quick
save game.
look.
Black boxes level 37-54 hours
yeah,
1 minute
we're
and
doing
38
this.
seconds. 7th of May the 20th 24/22:05.
Goodness me, we
Horizon
haven't played
Forbidden
this for a
West
while.
manuals. Save.
Yeah, it would have
Are
been.
you sure you want
Yeah,
to override this save data? Black boxes level yes.
I'll just save it
Button.
over this one. That's
Press
fine.
cross.
Um.
Horizon
Fortunately
Forbidden
for us,
West.
this
New
mesa
notification for Cyclist
is
Comat.
not black.
The visitor can play now.
Oh, I thought it was going to happen. Welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. Or something. No, that was good. I will be deliberately paranoid. Why not?
New notification. New save game.
It's better to be paranoid,
Wings of
isn't
the
it?
10
Than
level 30. New Wings of the 10 level 38 50.
oh, okay.
Yes.
Save this.
Horizon Forbidden West. New notification for Cyclist Comat. The visitor can play
It'd
now.
be fun if you could transfer your saves to the PC version, though. That'd be fun. Because I do have the PC version of this game, and have yet to test it. But I will, hopefully, I'm looking to invest in a new rig soon as well, so hopefully that'll be a good reason to give it a test run. New graphics card is the primary reason. But yeah, have a good one, Reese. All that remains for me to say, of course, other than thanking DB for being such a great co-host and co-pilot, and welcoming him back to this is thank you so much to all of you. Really appreciate it. Scheduling wise, the RNIB stream is not going on Thursday. It's going to be on Friday instead. And it might be Hades 2. It might be Ragnarok. It might be something else. I've not quite decided yet. But we're trying something different just to see what happens with it. So regardless, come along on Friday as per usual. Until, unless otherwise stated. And we will see how we get on. And of course, Sunday will be Gears as well. So that's always a good laugh. But in any case, all that remains for me to say is I've been Sightless Combat. Have a great rest of your day, whatever time it is in your part of the world, whatever time it is where you are. Stay safe, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next stream. Thank you very much for watching.